Hey, everybody. How's everyone doing out there? We've got our pre show, our YouTube jersey giveaway pre show. Let's go ahead and get it going. We have all of these jerseys to give away tonight. So we have 7 tonight. There's Steve. What's up, man? A little bit of a later start tonight. I was finishing my taxes up. It just took a little bit longer than I thought because I had a bunch of extra stuff to do this year because of all these extra 1099 MSIC and DIV and INTs from investments and stuff like that. It took a little longer, but it's finally done. And now we can get to this. So we have 7 different jerseys here. Let me just locate a marker, something to write with. And let's give these away. So thanks once again for joining us. We'll be live tonight and tomorrow. We're also watching the Pirates game. It's the top of the 6th. Good game. 5-4 right now. Nationals are up. But yeah, I'll probably be distracted here and there as I'm keeping track. It's a battle of the bullpens right now as both those starters are out of there. Michaelis and Keller. So the way this works is we have 30 teams, and we're going to take those 30 teams here in a second. Just have to get this all set up. And I'm going to copy and paste them into random.org. And I'm going to use that list to raffle off the jerseys. Now, it's going to put the teams and mix them up, put them in a new order. Whatever team comes out on top gets the jersey. If nobody has that team yet, then we just go down to the next team and so on. So let's do it. Here we go. Jersey number 1 is Elly De La Cruz in the Under Wraps Bat Round. That's what we're going to be doing first. Let me bring up the list. We got 16 spots already taken. And if you want to quickly grab a spot in one of these upcoming rounds, you can, and you'll still be in there. Let's see. White Sox Tom, I saw that. I never cancel anything though, thank goodness. So I'm not too worried about that. I don't think I've ever canceled an order actually and whatnot. We've had, some users have sometimes accidentally bid and I've canceled their orders for them. Anyway, here we go. Jersey 1, Elly De La Cruz, the Under Wraps Bat, Padres, and then Tigers. So, Padres, Tigers, let's see who has them. San Diego, Bonsky gets the jersey. Congratulations. Bonsky takes 1. 6 more to go. Paul Skeens, I've got a rare large-sized jersey coming up. That's for the museum collection round number 2. Let's go ahead and see. There's only 10 teams taken, so man, you guys that pick up your teams early, you got a really good shot of getting one of these freebies. Let's do it. It is going to be the Padres, then the Astros, and then the Dodgers. Padres, Astros, Dodgers. No Padres, no Astros, no Dodgers. Moving on down. Braves, Tigers, Guardians. Braves. Nope. Tigers, nope. Guardians, nope. Wow, I can't give this jersey away. Angels, Rockies are next up. Angels, I think I saw them. Yep, Rob and gets the jersey. You get the Paul Skeens. Congratulations, Rob. Paul Skeens jersey's your size large. Next up, Aaron Judge and pick your team 3. That's a fun one with Pristine. There are only 9 spots picked up, so plenty of opportunities for those people that bought in early for this one. Let's randomize it and see. Jersey number 3, Aaron Judge. Rockies, Cubs, Twins. Rockies, Post has them. Post has the Judge. Congratulations. Next, we got a full case of the collector's kits right there. This one will be real easy to get a jersey. Only 6 people are in there right now. And 7 people, check that. It's going to be the all basketball. I have to add the all basketball card spot right here real quick. Let's put it at the bottom. Put B-ball. Randomize it. It is Dodgers, Tigers, Twins. Dodgers are taken. Mike Moore is going to get that jersey. It's a nice Vlad Jr. jersey. Congratulations, Mike Moore. Next up, Under Wraps Baseball with 50 hobby packs. I've got some nice jumbos in there too tonight. That's probably going to go first, by the way. Here it is, 19 spots sold. We'll probably start with that one Under Wraps Baseball with the free jersey, which is a Mookie Betts jersey. Let's randomize it and see. Yankees, A's, Twins. Yankees first. Let's see if anyone has them. Yankees are the great Bambino. He gets the Mookie Betts. Congratulations, Greg. Next, Ken Griffey Jr. in the Update Super Round. That's back again. That was a fun round last week, so we brought it back. It's a super box of Update, a jumbo, and a hobby all together. That's a really nice release. A lot of extra hits in there. Whoops, picked the wrong button. That's the YouTube video feed. So this is for a Ken Griffey Jr. jersey. Here we go. It's Nationals, Astros, Guardians. Nationals are Rob And. He gets a second one. Rob And, good job locking in early. Gets 2 jerseys so far. But then the last one's the Forgotten Hobby Box round. It's a jumbo box with 5 autos in it. Should be a fun rip. And it comes with an Andrew McCutchen jersey. He'll be probably one of the first people to be wearing that one. His number 4 jersey. It's awesome. McCutchen, Texas Rangers jersey. Marlins, Guardians, Milwaukee. Marlins, Guardians, Milwaukee Brewers. None of those have been taken yet. After that, we've got the Mariners, Braves, and Royals. Mariners, nope. Braves, yes. Psalms will have that jersey. Psalms, congratulations. All right, all the early birds are given away. So if you picked up any spots early, you had a shot. All you had to have was your team that you picked up have its name be called, and you would have won a jersey. If you didn't win this time, don't worry. There's plenty of opportunities, and some of you guys also. I see what some of you guys are doing, picking up those teams in those breaks where there's not a lot of people in there yet. Hey, way to lock in early. Also, same deal tomorrow, except there's, I think, 9 rounds tomorrow with jerseys included. So check those out. Get locked in now if you haven't. And now let's bring in everybody from Whatnot. So let's get this show on the road. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I just have to press a few buttons here. Clickety clack on the phone. Whatnot. And we'll bring them in. We'll start with this 50 hobby pack round first. I already counted. There's actually 51 hobby packs there. I gave you an extra one. There's some nice jumbos, including 2020, I believe 2024 update and 2025 update as well. So we got some good ones in there for sure. Trying to up the chances of getting an autograph or relics and stuff like that. All right, I'm ready to click the button. Let's bring everybody else in from over on Whatnot. We'll give them free packs of cards as well. If you want to get free packs of cards, head on over to the Whatnot stream. And there they are. Everyone on Whatnot, welcome in. Thanks for your patience. We just wrapped up the early bird special. For those people locking in early, they have a chance at those jerseys now because the wheel is going away. So we just give them away over there. We're about to start this massive round. Looks like a tip. Going to Jiffy Pop. Thank you very much. A $5 tip. I really appreciate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's a jumbo. Let's count these up. 15 right there. Thanks, Jiffy Pop, once again. 16, 17, 18. That's a jumbo pack. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. A jumbo pack. That's a good jumbo pack. 31, am I at? 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. And then I've got a big stack of Bowman. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. So there you go. There's your round. That's not the 5-star box is not in this round. I just have it ready for tomorrow. I can't wait to rip that open. This round also comes with the Under Wraps Baseball. Another one of those. We've had some great ones out of these boxes. They're always fun to do. We had the last 2 that we did in the past week. We had Scott Rowland and then Roki Sasaki. Nicholas and Shaster picking up some spots. Thank you very much. So these are really, really nice boxes and comes along with all of those hobby packs. All right, so if you'd like to grab any of these remaining spots, we'll go ahead and give you an opportunity right now. Pittsburgh Pirates. They're playing right now. They're losing, but not by much. 5-4 game. Let's see the Pirates fight. You got a chance at the Skeens rookie card in that 2024 update jumbo pack. I'm going to go grab my garbage can and bring it in. All right. Getting all set for this one tonight. Probably be here until about midnight. That's what I'm expecting. But Marcell Ozuna actually doing something today. Finally for the Pirates. About time he started to hit. They said he started 2023 the same way, hitting like 050 or something like that in his first 50 at-bats. And he ended up hitting 40 home runs that year, so I hope that happens. Bucko, man, that's a crazy price. Lights out. Congratulations. Next up, the Cardinals, $19. Could have also got a Paul Skeens baseball out of the Under Wraps box. Cardinals are next, looking for the Albert Pujols, Yadier Molina, Ozzie Smith autographs from Under Wraps baseball. Oh, I see what I'm doing. I even forgotten box run. I clicked the wrong one. Whoops. Now I see. I was like, why didn't anyone bid on the Pirates there? I mean, Paul Skeens baseball is worth probably like $400 or $500. I see. I clicked the wrong break. Whoops. Let me fix that. If you ever had, that's still a great price on the Pirates. If you ever had the Pirates in the last round, if you want to swap it or if you want to cancel it, that's fine with me. I'm sure that you probably read that. Greg said something. Requesting a cancellation on Pick Your Team 4. That's Gerg. All right, Gerg, put it in right now. Put it in yourself. I don't cancel orders because I'm charged if I cancel orders. So I never cancel orders. You got to cancel it if you made a bidding mistake. And I will correct it. I will accept it. All right, so here we go. Under Wraps baseball. I clicked on the wrong one. I want this one, number 5. The Pirates are still out there. I'll knock them down to $49. Now you're looking for that Paul Skeens baseball and Paul Skeens in the Under Wraps. Sorry about that. It's been a really crazy day. I've literally been working on taxes nonstop since about 7 a.m. today. Finally got it all done. It took me about 12 hours. Paul Skeens baseball in this one. It's what you want to find. Reen picking up the Pirates. Good pickup right there. Next up, we got the Blue Jays looking for the Vlad Jr. baseball. Or maybe his rookie card in 20. There's a couple 2019 packs in there. Maybe a Bo Bichette. In this Pick Your Team, round number 5. We also have the Under Wraps bats back again. I got a brand new case of them. This tonight will be the last bat from the previous case, which has been crazy good. And then I got a brand new one that just came in today. And just Marcell Ozuna gets on a base again. Too bad there's 2 outs. Nolan just picked up a spot. Thank you very much. What else? We got the White Sox. We're knocking them down to half price White Sox. Frank Thomas autos. Well, geez, this has got to be probably a throwing error. Ground ball to third. Oh, yeah, it's a throwing error. Can't give him a hit for that. Pirates with a little hope here. Big Daddy says the Hawk arrived today. It's a beaut. The Andre Dawson bat. Oh, man, that's a beautiful bat. I know. Hall of Fame bats or something else. I'm hoping there's another one in there. Big Daddy's up to 7 bats now from us, from these breaks. Nolan says, can you see if the payment went through? Was it for this round? I believe all payments went. Yeah, Blue Jays came through. There's the White Sox going to RJ. Thank you very much. Or RJC Tree. Houston Astros coming up next. Starting them down at half price. Nolan Ryan has an autograph in the Under Wraps baseball round. So does Jeff Bagwell. And Craig Biggio and Cam Smith. That's what we're going after there. Yeah, maybe whenever Big Daddy's done with that rack, his wife's building a rack, you have to send me some pictures. I'll share them with everybody in the stream. But he has won 7 bats with multiple Hall of Fame bats. And it's not like he buys the whole break. He usually picks up maybe 3 to 5 teams per under bat round. He's just been very lucky. Psalm's going to have that one. Thank you very much. Next, the Padres. They're going next, looking for that Tatis autograph, etc. Gerg says the request is in for the error. Let's go accept it for you. Nick Gonzalez just misses a double, just foul. Gerg, Red Sox going back in there. That's a good spot. All those Roman Anthony rookie cards, I'll accept it. In the collector's case, there's going to be one in every single pack, and then maybe some waves as well. That one is sold, and there goes the Rangers. Thanks, Nolan. There's only 2 teams left. It's the Nationals looking for James Wood, Dylan Cruz, half price right now. Nationals playing right now against my Buccos. They're winning. They just got out of the freaking 6th inning as Nick Gonzalez struck out. It's a tornado watch in Michigan, says Cabby. We just had a bunch of weather blow through here. A bunch of lightning and thunder and heavy rain. Luckily, it's gone now. But I was a little worried. I was like, man, hope my Wi-Fi doesn't go out on me. That would not be good. We've got the Oakland A's. The Oakland A's have some great autos in this as well. The Under Wraps Baseball Volume 2 checklist. The baseballs that you're looking for the Athletics. You're looking for Nick Kurtz, who's coming on now after a slow start. Reggie Jackson, Mark McGwire, Jacob Wilson, Dennis Eckersley, Luis Severino, Tyler Soderstrom are in there. Raleigh Fingers has an inscription auto. Tony La Russa. Additional balls with inscriptions of Eckersley, Wilson, McGwire, Kurtz, and Soderstrom. We've got a triple autograph of Nick Kurtz, Jacob Wilson, and Tyler Soderstrom in there as well. So it's a great spot. That's what you're looking for. I'm going to start them at half price. A's are live right now for $50 off. We'll start them down there. And you might also be able to find some A's hits from the packs, too. Any Storm Chasers, says Jake. I love watching that stuff on YouTube, the storm chasing videos. I don't watch those on YouTube, but I do like a good summer storm, as long as it doesn't damage my house and stuff like that. There's nothing like it. Like, the temperature drops like 20, 25 degrees. It's a kind of a weird feeling, calm before the storm. All right, Nationals, great spot. Looking for all the Expos and the Nationals autographs. I'll tell you what I'll do for you. I will knock them down to $1. So the Nationals have Juan Soto on the checklist. They have Dylan Cruz on the checklist. They have Vladimir Guerrero Sr. on the checklist, who's a Hall of Famer. They've got Tom Brady on the checklist. Yeah. Imagine what that'll go for. A Tom Brady autographed baseball because he used to be an Expos minor leaguer. It's live right now for $1. The Expos and National spot is live, and then we'll be ready to go. Steve says, I like watching Hall of Fame auto chase videos. Oh, wait, I'm here. I hope we can find one of those Hall of Fame. Probably we've had good luck with the Hall of Fame autos from Under Wraps Bats, especially recently. And these baseballs, too. Scott Rowland. Just this past week, we had Rowland and Sasaki as well. Sasaki also has a kanji autograph. I think that's how it's pronounced. We pulled his English auto. All right, we're all sold out. Good luck, everybody. Let's go ahead and read off who's got what in this round. The jerseys have already all been given away. Lock in your teams early for tomorrow if you want to have a chance at the running for those. James Wood just struck out. That's awesome. For the Buccos. Mike Moore has the Arizona Diamondbacks. Big Daddy has the Atlanta Braves. Easton has the Baltimore Orioles. We've got the Boston Red Sox going to Travis Will. Chicago Cubs are going to go to Jake Will. RJC Tree is going to have the Chicago White Sox, AJB. Cincinnati Reds, Guardians going to the Great Bambino. Colorado Rockies also to the Great Bambino, along with the Tigers. Houston Astros, that'll go to Psalms. Kansas City Royals, go to the Great Bambino. We got Rob And taking the Angels. He's won a couple jerseys tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers, going to They Call Me Jams. Marlins will go to the Great Bambino along with the Brewers. We got the Minnesota Twins going to Nicholas. How about the first place Twins? Maybe the surprise of baseball right now. Them and the Pirates. First place teams. T-Med with the Mets. Bambino with the Yankees. Reen with the A's. T-Med with the Phillies. I think the Twins are a little more surprising because, man, they pretty much traded away everybody the trade deadline last year. Reen's got the Pirates. LAL Paul has the San Diego Padres. Shaster has the Giants. Great Bambino's got the Seattle Mariners. Cardinals going to Legnauer. NPO with the Rays. Nolan has the Rangers and the Jays. And Jonathan is going to have the Washington Nationals spot. So good luck, everybody. 50 hobby packs. It's always a fun round to do. We are ready to rock and roll with this. We print this list out. And I wonder who that autograph baseball is going to be. Hoping for another Hall of Famer. I'm getting a little low on these. I just bought a whole other case of them. So that'll be in. We got enough for tomorrow and then maybe Friday. But I'm really enjoying the Under Wraps baseball products. And I'm looking around for the jersey ones too. Let's do it. Next one up, by the way, we always let you know what's coming next. And we typically just go with whatever is closest. Probably not going to be adding any rounds tonight because we got a little bit of a late start with me working on my taxes and getting those done. But the Under Wraps bat is close, and that's going next. Pick your team round number 1. It's pinned for you if you want to grab some spots. Here we go. 50 hobby packs. I already counted them all out for you. Let's do this. Start off with some Bowman for some 2021 rookies like Tarek Skubal, Garrett Crochet, although he got pounded against the Twins. Speaking of poundings, how about the Pirates scored 10 runs in 1 inning yesterday against the Nationals? Man, what a fun game to watch. I was actually going to go to that game, but I was like, I can't really commit to that. I was doing all my accumulation work, like getting all my 1099s and W-2s all ready to go. Here we go. Luis Roberts, second-year card. A good bit of stuff in there. This is the first of Christopher Morel. Chris Randall would have liked that one last year. I don't think he likes him much anymore, though. It's Mike Trout. He had 2 home runs yesterday in that Yankees game. What a Yankees game that was. 11-10 Yankees walking it off with 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th. That was pretty wild. There is Jordan Walker. He's a good one. Leads the league in home runs as of yesterday with 7. Max Scherzer right there. There's Corbin Carroll, futurist insert card. One of these Bowman stacks will end up having the autograph. You just wait. I opened a whole hobby box, and I'm just going to grab a whole stack in each hobby box round. This might be it. We got an orange coming up. Yes, Emerson Hancock, numbered to 25. How about that one? Congratulations to the Mariners, the great Bambino. That's a good one right there. Emerson Hancock, 15 out of 25, orange chrome auto. Congrats, man. Bobby Witt Jr. and Christopher Morel first once again. Let me get that one in the top loader right now. So there's one hit. I don't think I put my predictions in there. Too late now with that auto. I feel like I'd be cheating if I told you what I think. I usually predict around 3, some combination of 3. I probably would have said 1 auto and 2 relics. Steve said 3-1. Well, if you still let me in, I'm saying 2-1. Man, Pirates getting out of that one. Mason Montgomery striking out the batter to get this into the bottom. I think the 7th. Man, I love baseball. Those games during the week, they're tough for me to get to because I got to drive the whole way to Pittsburgh in the morning, work for 8 hours, drive the whole way back home, pick up the family, drive the whole way back to Pittsburgh, which is another over an hour, and then watch the baseball game, then drive a whole other. It's like 4.5 hours of driving, I guess. Yeah, he got paid very, very well. Plus, were you able to get Bowman? Yeah, I did. I got 100 blasters. I got 10 cases of megas, which was pretty crazy. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy all these megas. And I'm glad I did because they sold out like a minute later. Because I figured we always do those mega box rounds anyway. We do I wasn't sure if they were going to sit there for a long time like some releases do. But I grabbed them, they sold out right away. And I was also able to get lucky and get 10 hobby boxes and 10 jumbos. I could not get any cases, though. There's a spot in the Forgotten Box round, and Bonsky also getting the Under Wraps back Cardinal spot. Thank you very much. Yeah, I went for the boxes first, and then I had some difficulty with they like erased all my payment information. Like my credit card wasn't saved in there. Usually my credit card is saved, but they like took it out. I thought I was on a fire. I was like clicking through those buttons like nothing. It's like I got this. Got my 10 hobby boxes, then I forgot that I went straight for the cases. But they were gone. So I went back and got some jumbo boxes. Luckily I got those. I went for jumbo cases, then they were gone. Geraldo Perdomo is a good one right there. Rookie card of Perdomo. And we've got our second hit. So there's a relic, an all-star game relic. That's Jose Ramirez. Guys, I bought Topps Now, and same thing, they had to re-enter. Same thing. They took your card number out. I'm glad it wasn't just me. I was like, are they screwing with me? Because, like, what is with this? Because that slows you down. Because usually I just click pay now, and all my stuff's in there, and they can get right into the next item. I feel like it's really tricky. If you would like try to max out your cart, something will be sold out, and it'll make you go back, and then by the time you fix it, then something else will sell out. So I think the best way to go about this pre-sales, just go after one product, get it, pay for it real quick, then go after the next one. Dan Vogelback on the orange IC. But luckily had a little bit of success. I was surprised the box prices were $239 for hobby. I thought they'd be closer to $300. They will be closer to $300 when it comes out. I bet you Blowout will sell them for over $300. I'm guessing $329 on Blowout. That's my guess. I forget what the hobby box was, honestly. Is it that bad? I wasn't even looking at the price. I was just trying so fast to get them. I could go back and probably look at my statement and see. All right, here we go. Pirates is going to lead off single Jake Mangum. Nice. I like to open these depending on, I like to go based off of design. We'll start with this Heritage first. Jack Flaherty starts it off. There's Volpe's rookie card. He's been a big disappointment this year, unfortunately, because he's been injured. Connor Griffin's up right now. Man, he could be a hero. He's not doing much. He's the worst player in the Pirates lineup statistically right now. It's a small sample size. He's only been up for like, what, a week or so? Average in the low 100s. Let's see what he can do. That would be something else if he could get his first Major League home run. You know what? I should be going to these games and just standing out in left field. Imagine getting Connor Griffin's first Major League home run. What would you do? Because that's going to be a valuable one, the top overall prospect in all of baseball. And then looking back on it, you know, what if he ends up being a future Hall of Famer? What? I'm not going to keep it. He can't keep it. I feel like that. I mean, even if he's number one, I can't keep that because it's going to mean more to him. Got to give it back. I've never caught a ball. I've caught game home runs before, but I've never caught one that anybody wanted back. So I would give it back to him. I would negotiate. I would say, look, this ball is valuable, and I would like to have something to remember this by. So I would request to personally deliver it to Connor Griffin after the game and get a picture with him with the ball. Because I mean that's almost worth as much as the ball. That memory, meeting the player and giving it back to him. I mean, that's something else. Getting that picture. I would ask for a sign bat, a sign ball, and if they were feeling generous, a signed jersey. What are we talking about? Connor Griffin's got 0 home runs. What if he catches his first Major League home run ball? What would you do? I feel like a signed ball is just too little. Sign bat. Also, I feel like that's too little for maybe for a typical player. Like if like Billy Cook hits his first Major League home run or somebody like that. Okay, sign bat and ball. Yeah, I would do that. But Connor Griffin, you got to get something a little bit extra. I'd probably ask for a jersey too, because that ball is going to be worth, who knows, What do you think Mike Trout's first career home run ball is worth right now? Zach Campbell caught it. He gave it back. Steve says, I don't want to pick with the whole team. Yeah, that would be something else. It'd be cool if they'd also chip in some tickets too. You know, like looking at Home Plate Club behind Home Plate right now, it's only about half sold out. They could probably throw me some tickets in there. Those tickets are like $300 a piece to most games. Comes with all you can eat food and drinks and a 5-star meal. Yeah, maybe I'd ask if the Pirates could just comp me out some of those, because I mean they don't pay for them. They're like printing money basically by selling tickets. There he goes. Connor Griffin lines one into left. It's a base hit. Way to go, Connor. First and second with nobody out, and the Pirates are down by 1. Loving this. Hey, look for the all aces with this one. There's probably only like 2,000 people in the ballpark tonight, too. There's a lot of rain coming through all evening, so probably a lot of people decided to stay home. Even though the Pirates are a first-place team right now, I mean, I'm super pumped about them. I'm sure a lot of other people are, too. It's just not a good night to go to the ballpark. And it's a school night, too. I mean, my kids are already all in bed. If we went to this game, we would not be getting home until probably 11 something. Because it's an hour drive back home. We got 1 hit so far. It's an autograph. No, 2 hits. An autograph and a relic. 2 hits so far. Let's see what else. I'll grab some of these Prism hobby packs. Figured we'll toss these in. They're usually good for numbered stuff. Archie says, I was going to be happy, but forgot that we were facing the Nats, and that's my team. Yeah, well, what can I say? But how about a Brent Rooker rookie autograph? Man, is that nice for the Minnesota Twins. Rooker has had some nice seasons in his big league career. Brent Rooker rookie auto, the red bat donut parallel. 2 autos. Looks like I'm wrong. Number 290. These 50 hobby pack rounds are coming through again. Steve says I'm happy. I guess wrong. Yeah, usually you would think it would be more relics, but not this time. Got a Dylan Carlson. That's a green. I don't think it's numbered. Bat donuts that are green aren't numbered. How about a 2025 Bowman? Hobby pack right here. Joey Bart's up right now. He hit a home run tonight, which is good. Henry Davis hasn't done much at the plate. And I wonder, Mitch Keller didn't look good. I think Mitch Keller likes throwing better to Henry Davis as well. I wonder if Keller's like, man, I wish Davis was back there. It just worked better with him. But too bad Davis can't hit worth a lick. There's O'Neal Cruz rookie card. That's worthy of a sleeve now. O'Neal Cruz I was ready to throw him off the team after the first game. And him missing those fly balls that cost Skeens all those runs. And there's another one. He's been one of the best players in baseball since that first game. He is absolutely raking. OPS up over 1,000, 5 home runs, batting average over 300. He's been hitting lefties. Man, he's been good. And I don't know. I wonder how much of that was fueled by that absolute embarrassing game. It was like national news. And everybody's watching Paul Skeens, and then they had to explain why Paul Skeens sucked and show what happened out in the outfield. 2019's up next. I don't know who this pitching coach is for the Nationals, but it looks like he's like 23 years old. Austin Riley rookie card. Gleyber Torres has the 150 stamp on it. It's not numbered. Cobra picking up the Braves and Museum. Thanks, Cobra. That's a Willie Mays short print. We like that. There's Gregory Soto rookie card. He's been pretty good for the Buccos this year, mostly as a setup man. Josh Harrison, Pete Alonso, rookie card. Those aren't too bad of packs. O'Neal Cruz hitting 338 with 5 home runs, a 1026 OPS. Big difference this year is he's hitting lefties. Last year, he hit like 100 against lefties. This year he's actually starting to hit him a little bit. He's facing a lefty right now. 1-0 count and 2 people on base. This is a big spot in this game. He can get a hit. Can tie it up. extra bases might put the Buccos in the lead. Here's a jumbo pack. He freaking grounds out. Oh my goodness. Did you see that, Nats fans, if you're watching? Grounded to first base. They tried to go for the lead runner at second base and threw the ball way off the base. Everybody is safe. Bases are loaded with 1 out. Oh boy. That's a Pirates play right there. Easy out. He could have taken it at first. There's no way he was going to get a double play. I don't know. Cruz. Very nice. We've got bases loaded for the Buccos. Man, I love watching baseball and ripping cards. There's nothing better than that in terms of the hobby. I love ripping cards and talking to you guys, but even better to be distracted by this ball game. 2020 has the hits on the bottom. Here they come. We've got a gold foil. Ronald Acuna, 2030. He'll still be around in 2030. O'Neal Cruz leads in stolen bases. Nice. He led the league last year. Steve says, it's like Christmas morning every break with baseball on. That's awesome. Even Sunday nights, I've got Peacock now so I can watch the game. The game of the week. Although this past Sunday was super boring. It's like the worst game ever. Blowout game. I was like tuned out. Not really paying much attention after the first inning or two. Guardians just getting absolutely crushed. Hey, that's a hot box right there. 2024 pack. No Paul Skeens there. Here's some 2022 AGs. The back game is still a good background. Yeah, it's still nice just to have it right in front of my face. CJ Abrams rookie card. He had the only hit that Paul Skeens gave up yesterday. Paul Skeens got 1 hit in 6 innings. It was a home run. Line drive homer right over the short wall. Abrams is good. Former All-Star. We've got some jumbos left, and then we've also got the Series 2 2021 packs. Chris says, I'm not paying for the Marquee Network or whatever it is. Yeah, you got to figure out a way of maybe like, I don't know, do a free trial and then canceling it. Oh, is it the Cubs Network? I wonder if this could be considered a business expense. Probably not. Having the Buccos game on in the background, paying for Fubo. That's out of $2.99 on the Cubs. Cubs team card right there. It's a big spot. Nick York was the only Pirate without a hit yesterday in the 16-run win that they had. That's a nice hit. An 81 Tarek Skubal. There you go. That's the kind of card we're looking for with 2021. I have to go and say goodnight to the girls soon. There's Joe Dell rookie card. I'll probably do it after this inning, run downstairs. Already said goodnight to my son. Jazz Chisholm rookie card. He's only hitting 180. I think he may have outdone himself, guaranteeing a 50-50 season. Derek Crochet off to a rough start after that Twins debacle. Like a 7-something ERA. We have here Chad Wallach on the gold. That's Tim Wallach's son. Tim Wallach was a solid player for many years for the Expos. I think he also played for the Dodgers for a while. The whole Yankees team's hitting 180, says Steve. I saw that even Aaron Judge is hitting like 233. It's just the way it goes. They'll come back around. The average team batting average last year was about 238 or something, 240. That means they'll get hot soon and all even out. That's a pretty good bet so far. 2-1 count with the bases loaded on Nick York. Man, a walk. We would take that. Tie this game up. We got jumbo. You know what? Let's save the jumbos for last. Bunch of 2026. These are like $12 a pack. 3-1 account now. Nick York might actually be worth something to us. when we got him, I was like, this guy sucks, but he's been all right so far. Former first-round draft pick in 2020, and he's gonna. Oh, this guy sucks. Freaking double play! Get him out of here. Base is loaded with 1 out, and he hits into a double play. Why is he in that Car Shield commercial like he's like one of our best players? There's a commercial here in the Pittsburgh region that runs nonstop of Nick York and Brandon Lau. I can see Brandon Lau. I mean, he's got what, second most home runs in the majors. He's been really good. But Nick York, like, they couldn't get anybody else to do this. Send him down to AAA. I'm done with him. No hits yet here. We're at 2 right now. No, 3. 2 autos and a relic. Looking for. You could probably sell this card on Whatnot for like $20 because it has Ohtani on it. I think Ross was telling us how much anything Ohtani that's a parallel was selling for. So there's Jack Caglione. Get those both sleeved up. Here we go. Aaron Nola. That's hit number 4. 2 relics, 2 autos. White Sox Thompson sent down Kurtz too. Nick Kurtz is off to a slow start. He did have his first home run of the season the other day. So I was hoping maybe that would be a little jump start for him. Maybe just move him down the lineup, hit him like 6th or something like that. That's kind of dumb. He's starting him off at leadoff. Probably never batted leadoff in his career. He's probably always like a 2-3 hitter. Next up, Jumbo Packs. Let's do 2025 update and then 2024 update. Next round up, it's the bats. If you want to grab them, we're going right into that next. 7 rounds tonight. Probably here until about midnight or so. Looks like a James Wood rookie card. He's off to a pretty good start this year. And now it's update Jumbo Pack time. These are left over from old box wars of yore. Come on, Skeens. Jackson Holiday rookie card. There's hit number 5. 3 autographs in this round. What a great round it's been. JP Martinez on the black bordered rookie autograph right there. Congratulations, Nolan. You're going to have this one. It is numbered to 199. And a gold Heston Kjerstad. It's a great pack. 2024 updates where it's at. We've got 2024 update back again tomorrow. We got the hanger boxes back again. That was a great round last time. Had a Reggie Jackson autograph come out of one of those. So we're bringing it back tomorrow if you want to grab any of those spots. CJ Abrams started this inning off here for the Nationals with a double off the right field wall. It's not good. Good chance he comes around to score eventually. You never know. Maybe a strikeout, pop up, ground out right at somebody. Keeps him at second. Amord Brown picking up a spot. It's an awful sacrifice bunt attempt. Pops up to third base. That helps a lot. Here's the main box of this round. It's the Under Wraps baseball. Last 2 this week. We had Roki Sasaki on Sunday. We had Scott Rowland on Friday. Who's it going to be tonight? How's Luis Robert doing this year? I don't. You know what? I haven't looked at his stats all that much. I know he had a walk-off home run against the Pirates during that opening series. Mets have been bad since. All right, here it is. Don't want to see the name. So we've had some nice ones out of here. Big rookie, Roki Sasaki. And Scott Rowland. So Hall of Famer, rookie. And now we're going to have a current player, more than likely, as it's on a standard MLB baseball. And it is going to be a #1 overall draft pick in the entire country right there. That's a great hit. #1 overall. Justin's got it. That's Travis Bazzana's signature right there. That'll go to the great Bambino. Greg, congratulations. If you're not sure, you've got the little card down in there that tells you Travis Bazzana. Very, very nice. That's an awesome one. So put another cube on Greg's shelf in his man cave. He's got another Under Wraps baseball. It's at least 7 that he has of these from our breaks. Congratulations to the great Bambino. Let me mark that down on the prize list. Under Wraps baseball. Bambino. Congrats, man. Nice one right there. Pirates might get out of this. They had a pop-up and a pop-up. That would be something else. 2 outs. Runner still on second base. All right, so that one's in the books. We're going on to one of my favorite ones. It's the Under Wraps Bat Round coming up next. It's the last box from this case number 2 that we're going to be ripping open here. We did a bunch of these already from this case and had a bunch of Hall of Famers. There's only one bad bat in the whole case. It was Kevin Lux. And then a whole bunch of Hall of Famers. Let's see. Last bat that we opened was Scott Rowland. Also had Carl Yastrzemski come out of this. Andre Dawson come out of this. Let's see who's next. Let me move some stuff around. I got these museum boxes in the way. This bat takes up pretty much every inch of space here. The Under Wraps Bat Round. Back again. Here it is. These bats sell for $1,000 a piece in card shops, and there's only one that I found for sale. It's like $1,050. Only one that I could find for sale on eBay. They're really impossible to find. And that's my last one, but I do have another case that just came in today. Thank goodness. Let me grab the Celebration Mega Box here. There's cards that come with this too. So if you don't end up with the bat, at least you can get some cards. I'm going to run and go tell my youngest daughters goodnight here in a minute too, so I can turn the lights out. Oh yeah, Smudge City. On that bat, yes indeed. That's been kind of a good luck charm recently. Hi, Libby. Okay.
Good night.
Love you. Good night. Make sure your phone's charged up. I'm going to give you this charger bank too. This is my good one. Make sure it works. It has all these different ports.
Okay.
It just goes right into your phone.
Does it need charged?
No, I charge it to 100%. That way, during your track meet, your phone will be dead.
All right, thanks.
And I can contact you. I'm going to try to come after work tomorrow.
All right, sounds good.
I've got all my taxes done except for the local, but that only takes a little bit. Just have to fill in some numbers. Yeah. See you at 6 in the morning. All right. There's just 2 more kids to say goodnight to. I said goodnight to Jackson at about 6:30 or 7. Say goodnight to EJ at 8:30. Just say goodnight to my oldest daughter. Now my 2 youngest daughters. They need their goodnight. I'm going to run down and say goodnight to them. But before I go, I'm going to open up a free pack of cards for you. I'll be right back. I'll be back in like a minute or 2. Let's get you a free pack of cards running. There it goes. Top right-hand corner of the screen. And let's get you a spot. It will be the, let's do the Marlins spot. They've got Ichiro bat. They've got, in addition to Ichiro bats, they've got Miguel Cabrera bats. And that one will go first. I'll be right back. Starting him at $1. Under Wraps bat, looking for the Ichiro and Miguel Cabrera. Be right back. right, we're back. The Marlins bat is gone. Oh, we got to plate the plate that I missed. Oh, he got thrown out at the plate. What a play! I haven't seen if he's out or safe, but seeing a replay, looks like he's out. He was called out. What an absolute play. Oh, this is awesome. Love plays like this. Let's listen to the commentary. Terrific effort all around. There's room for him to slide in there. Next one up, the Twins for $1. They're live right now. We got the Tower Fix. Thanks for the reminder, Steve. The Nationals are challenging it, saying that Joey Bart blocked the plate. Twins are going to be sold. Thank you very much. Let's see who else we've got here. How about all the Houston Astros looking for the Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio bats, Cam Smiths, etc. They're live right now. Still waiting for the answer from New York. Got an under. Yes. Loving this. Runner on second with nobody out. When they get out of it, he's thrown out at the plate to end the inning. What an awesome ending to that inning. They're still down by 1, the Pirates are. That one's sold the lights out. Thank you very much. Got the Blue Jays. I'm knocking them down to $19. Look for that Vlad Jr. bat. As my wife swore up and down to me she'd be sorting cards tonight. She is fast asleep, and I've woken her up like 3 times. She's like, oh, yeah, I'll be up in a minute. Once she's out, she is out. That one is gone to Old Settlement. Thank you very much. Here's all the Nats bats for $1 looking for Dylan Cruz. There's Ike's Art Studio. What's up, man? And Ross says there's a 600 table New York City show. Or New York. It depends on where at in New York. If it's more like, I don't know, more towards Buffalo, maybe I could go to it. Buffalo is probably 4 hours, maybe. I'm kind of not in the market for buying cards right now. I just finished my taxes and I ended up owing money, so that was not good. So it wasn't a I'm glad that they're done, but it wasn't a happy day. Here's David says same here. Yeah, really sucked. I thought I was covered too because I thought that I paid an extra 10% on my estimated taxes. I guess I didn't. And it's like, you owe this amount. And I'm like, what? David owed an extra $7,000. Next one up. We're going to start this one down at $19. Cincinnati Reds looking for Johnny Bench. Yeah, I wish that we could just get rid of taxes altogether. I understand that they probably serve some purpose. I'm all for a national flat tax. Let's do that. National flat tax instead of all this rigmarole and all this crap. That one is gone. Scott taking this one. There's not a single person who wants an autograph of Terry Leach at a card show. Somebody will take it. What's he charging? Is he a free one? He might be one of the free ones. Terry Leach, wasn't he a former Met? Here comes the Tigers. They've got Al Kaline on the checklist, amongst others, and they're live for half price with the bat round. Already had a lot of Hall of Famers, and Al Kaline bat would be fantastic. I believe it's a game used vintage Al Kaline bat too. It's got its own special checklist. Bottom of the 8th, Pirates are down by 1. When it's the 9th, we might have I have to turn the audio on so I can be a little more in tune and not miss anything. Ross says it's $29 for Terry Leach. You couldn't even sell his auto for $1. I don't think anybody would buy that. You're basically paying $29 for the chance to get to say hi to him, shake his hand, and have him sign. That's what you're doing. Next up, let's see. Is it Ike's birthday today? Well, happy birthday, man. I haven't been on Facebook there. I would have known that. That's like how I know people's birthdays. Yeah, happy birthday to Ike. That's awesome. Next up, we've got the Giants looking for the Willie Mays bat, and they are live right now. We got a runner on first. Marcell Ozuna's coming up to bat. He's been on base 3 times tonight. A single, double, and reached on an error. Psalm's taking the Giants. Good luck. Next, the A's. The A's have some awesome bats in this. Nick Kurtz, Jacob Wilson, McGuire, Reggie Jackson, half price on the A's to start. And there they go. And they're going to not have a home. Next, I guess I'm keeping them. Next, we have the Dodgers. Dodgers have multiple Ohtani bats on the checklist. You're looking at, I'll read them off for you in case you're new to this product. You got Shohei Ohtani, Will Smith, Mookie Betts, Kike Hernandez, Freddie Freeman, single signed bat. You've got inscription bats with Cody Bellinger, Kike Hernandez, Mookie Betts, Teoscar Hernandez, and Will Smith. But there's more. You have art bats of Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, and Shohei Ohtani. You have a 2025 Dodgers World Series team signed bat. You got the Silver Sluggers, which there'll be multiple Dodgers on there, and you'll have a good shot at taking that one. So Dodgers are a big spot. It's one of the best spots, and they're still out there. I'll knock it down to under 100 live right now. Ike is the dude that does all those awesome paintings. Yep. No takers on the Dodgers. I guess I'm going to end up keeping them. I'll give you one last shot of the A's. I'm not going to keep the 2 best teams. I'll take one of them. So I'll run off the A's. It's a $100 spot for $1. The A's are up for grabs right now in the Under Wraps bat round. These Under Wraps bats sell for $1,000 a piece, and the 2 best teams. I mean, they're great prices. Not even cracking $100 and a $1,000 box for 2 best teams. There's some big value here for you if you can get one of those players from the A's or the Dodgers. That one's going to go to the great Bambino. Good luck. And now our last shot at the Dodgers, knocking them down to $89, or I'm going to keep them. Ike says, do you see Eddie Murray and Mike Schmidt are going to be at the National? I did not see that, but I've got their paintings. Maybe I'll have to take them and get them signed. I wonder how that would work, because I got to take them on the plane. To buy a carry-on just for that. Or maybe I could talk my wife into letting me drive there. we flew last year. We just had a little baby. Little Jackson was only a couple months old. She was like, I'm not driving 9 hours with a little baby. Sounds terrible. All right. They're taken by Beasy. Dale Lau just made like a game-saving catch there. That sucks. Zuna hit one into the gap and dive and catch. Man, this might be a tough game. This will be a tough loss if they lose this. All right, here we go. Read off all the names. Under Outs bat round coming up. Ike says that Schmidt is meant to be signed. Yeah, Ike left the autograph off. There's a printed auto on that card, and it's not on there. I wonder if he put an inscription with it too, or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. We got Uncle Flo with the Arizona Diamondbacks, Post with the Braves, Easton with the Baltimore Orioles, Boston Red Sox going to Party Owl. Big Daddy's got the Cubs, White Sox going to Scott, the Reds going to Scott as well. We've got the Cleveland Guardians going to the Great Bambino. Uncle Flo's got the Rockies, the Great Bambino. He's got the Tampa Bay Rays. Lights Out has the Astros. Kansas City Royals going to the Great Bambino. RJC Tree has the Angels. BZ has the Dodgers. Just made a little mistake here. Got to fix real quick. All right, Johnny is going to have the Miami Marlins. We got the Milwaukee Brewers going to RJC Tree. Oh, man, Pirates might end up with an awful call. Ryan O'Hearn, the reviewing of Ryan O'Hearn passed second base and didn't retouch. Huh. He went to second base and never touched it the first time. They were trying to say that he went past. He did go past a little bit, but he never touched it. Andrew T. with the Giants. Thank you very much. Got the Yankees going to T-Med. The Great Bambinos got the Oakland A's in this round. Philadelphia Phillies are going to go to Big Daddy. Pittsburgh Pirates going to Amord Brown. Padres going to Bonsky. Psalms has the Giants. We've got the Mariners going to T-Med. St. Louis going to Bonsky. NPO with the Rays. Cars are us. We'll have the Rangers. Toronto's going to Old Settlement. And Robert M. is going to have the Washington Nationals. Good luck, everybody. Steve's got the jersey winner there. We do all the jerseys early, so lock in your teams early. We always open them up usually the evening, afternoon, or evening before. So those breaks for tomorrow, they're already all open if you want to lock in your spots and have a shot at those jerseys. And we give the jerseys away just a few minutes before we start the Whatnot stream. So right up to the starting spot. All right, pick your team one. It's ready. Good luck. The next round coming up. And we've got 5 rounds left with Museum, Pristine, the Collector's Kit, the Super Update round, and the Forgotten Box round is actually in the lead. It's coming up next. 5 autos into the Jumbo Box. And the freaking Nationals are going to get out of this inning. But it's going to go to the bottom of the 9th here for the Pirates. Are going to have to win it. Going to the 9th. Reen just picked up the Phillies. Thank you very much. 5 autos in those old chrome jumbo boxes. Those were nice back in the day. Wish they still did that. All right, well, here we go. It is time for a little bit of celebration to get us started. We got a gold card of Lázaro Estrada. All cards ship. Dylan Beavers rookie card. He's our left fielder now for the Orioles. We've hit some mascot relics out of this, but we have yet to hit a mascot auto. We've opened a bunch of this. I feel like this is maybe the 4th or 5th case that we're working through. We've been opening this a lot since the end of March. I can't wait for Bowman to come out now. Those Bowman mega boxes. I might finally take Steve's advice and do a 100 pack round of the Mojos. He's been saying that for the past year now. Do 100 Mojo pack rounds. Yeah, mascots have autos. They're dynasty autos too. You're collecting hiatus started 98. When did it resume? You know what? I was doing eBay a lot because my teacher salary was just pretty low, so I was doing a lot of eBay back in the day. And when I started selling on eBay, I started selling cards. So I would buy cards just to sell them. And I was doing that a lot in like 2010, 2011, 2012. But I wasn't like buying cards for myself. I don't think I really restarted back into it until about 2015. All right, here's the rest of this one. Ross says, Jabs, I feel that the Yankees might be a last place team this year. I don't think so. You got Aaron Judge on your team. You got Garrett Cole coming back. You will be fine. When's the last time the Yankees didn't even have a 500 record? Think of that. 1992, I think, right? They've had a winning record every year since 92. So the chance that they are a last place team, if you wanted to bet on that, I would take that bet right now. There's Corbin Carroll. I would take the winning record. 33 years, says Steve. Yeah, I think 92 was the last year they had a losing record. Isn't that crazy? Pirates haven't had a winning record in 10 years. If you go back to 92, after the 92 season, guess how many winning seasons, how many seasons over 500 have the Pirates had since 92? Yankees haven't had a losing season. Pirates have had 3 winning seasons the entire time since 92. That's it. 2013, 2014, 2015. And that's it. They had 20 years of losing, consecutive years of losing. 1993 all the way to, 2013 was when they broke that. There's a nice Paul Skeens confetti. Then they had those 3 wild card years. And then they're on 10 consecutive years right now. It's brutal. I'm surprised there's even anybody at the games. I'm surprised I'm still excited. They just always seem to find a way to let us down. This year, I think they'll be over 500. Yeah, I'm thinking 87, 88 wins this year for the Bucks. I'm liking what I'm seeing. This game, right now that they're playing, they're down by 1 run to the Nats. It's a 5-4 game. Steve says, even I'm a Pirates fan this year. Good to have you on board, Steve. You have to come down to Pittsburgh. We'll get you seats in my season ticket seats right there. I've got some good seats. They got a perfect view of the skyline. Section 124 near the very front, right behind third base. All the Pirates need to do now is hold the Nats and then see if we can come up with something in the bottom of the ninth. The next round coming up is that Forgotten Box round, by the way, with the 5 autos in the jumbo box. We'll be getting into that next. But first, we've got the Under Wraps bat. Here it is. Bat number 8 of 8 of the case. This has been a great case. Jake says, I can watch my Mariners blackout team on MLB TV beginning. Nice. Psalms just picked up the Angels in the Super Update round. Good luck. When you win one of these bats, I also send you the Under Wraps, this big box here, too. I send it a box within a box. So I put your bat back in here. If you have any cards, I can kind of sneak them in around the bat handle because there's some space in there. Even sometimes, if you want a jersey, I could sneak the jersey in there and wrap it around like the sweet spot of the bat. Then we send it in a nice custom-sized box. Alrighty, here we go. The Under Wraps bat. It's that time. Let's see who this next one is going to be. We've had these cases have been fantastic. This has been a great product. These go for $1,000 a piece now. They sold originally on Fanatics for $550. They sold out immediately, and they don't exist anymore anywhere. I can't find them anywhere. Some card shops have them for $1,000. I think $900. Here we go. Are you ready? Here's the bat. Now it's time for the big reveal. Who is going to get it? It is going to be a dual autographed bat. Look at this. A dual auto bat of Ronald Acuna Jr. and Luis Angel Acuna Jr. The Acuna brothers bat. Man, that is pretty crazy right there. We're going to have to random this one off. Man, that's tough. We've got I believe it would be the Atlanta Braves, and then Luis Angel Acuna would be the White Sox. So who the heck is going to get this? I'll take a look at the official checklist and see if they have a team listed with it. Because sometimes they might. Actually, Luis Angel Acuna is listed as the Mets. This was before the trade. So it could be the Mets, says David. I just checked. It is the Mets. If you're unsure, the official checklist. I know he's on the White Sox now, but you know how these releases are. Luis Angel Acuna is New York Mets. He's right there. So you can zoom in. Luis Angel Acuna is the Mets. So it's always a little tricky with some of these players, like especially Hall of Famers that have played on multiple teams. Got to go to that official checklist. So it'll be the Mets, which will be either Michael, who has the Mets, or Post, who has the Braves. Man, wouldn't that be crazy? One of you guys is going to get this. We can't cut the bat in half. Can't do that. So next best thing we can do. We got the Acuna brothers bat. These are 1 in every 269 boxes. Do you get a multi-signed bat? Technically, you can cut it in half. Wouldn't that be so dumb if I just like cut it like right there? Cut off that little... Got out the old buzzsaw. White Sox Thompson, you're going to have to random this off. Yep, here comes the wheel. Luckily, the wheel is still around for a little while longer. So what I'll do is I'm going to just put 2 teams on that wheel. It'll be the Braves and it'll be the Mets. And then we will shuffle, shuffle, shuffle like no tomorrow and then spin it. So take a look at the wheel. You see the Braves, you see the Mets. Good luck. This is a big one. This is high stakes with the dual auto right here. Who gets it? Here we go. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. There's a little bit of a delay. I am spamming the button, but it's a little bit slow. I'm still spamming it. And spin. Here comes the spin. I just clicked it, and there it goes. Right on the line. The Mets are going to get the bat. How about that? New York Mets. Probably the only good thing Luis Angel Acuna ever did for the Mets. Congratulations on the bat win. That's pretty freaking great. Going out to the New York Mets owner. And that is going to be for Michael 52. Michael, congratulations on the bat. You write your name down. Michael 52 on the bat. Pirates get out of that inning. We're going to the bottom of the 9th, down a run. So I might get a little distracted here. This is an exciting game. I've got to find what I did with that pouch. I took the bat out of the special cloth pouch, and I don't know where I threw that pouch at. I'm going to need to get that back. It might be laying around here somewhere. How do you lose a pouch? I know it's within arm's distance. The lighting in here is actually really bad. The only lights that work are the lights that are right on my table. The above lights, it's like an electrical issue, and they don't even work. Anyway, we'll find out later. And we will get into our next round. It's the 5 jumbo round. Psalm's picking up a spot. Thank you very much. 5 autos in this coming round. Let's grab that box. Chrome jumbo with 5 autographs. Also tossed into the mega from 2020. Bambino picking up the Guardians in the Forgotten Box round. Thank you very much. Mark that under wraps round is closed off. Got Museum coming up probably after this one. All right, so there's about 12 teams left. Here's all the Colorado Rockies. We're going to knock them down to $9. Rocky spot going right now. Ohtani's on the checklist. Is all Dodgers? Yes. Pretty sure. I know he's got some products where he's on the Angels for 2025 and 26, but I don't think for the bats. Rockies are going to be sold to Bulk. Bulk, thank you very much. Let's do another team under $10. How about all the Marlins? They're going live right now. Marlins are going. They call me James. Minnesota Twins knocking them down to $15. And here we go with the bottom of the 9th inning. I'm going to have to bring in the audio, so I want to listen to this. See if the Pirates can get something. I'll turn it down a little bit. Yeah, I saw Griffin with an Oppo double. Who would win the jersey in this round? The jersey's already been given away. Yeah, we gave those away at the beginning. It ended up being Psalms in this round. Here's the Texas Rangers. They're $1. And they're live right now. Jake Mangum put one out to the warning track. Long out, number 1. Pirates just need to get 1 run. Tie this up. Texas Rangers are sold for a great price. Here's the Cardinals in this round. Looking for Pujols. Get out of here. Connor Griffin off the Clemente wall. Somebody else knew that was. I can't look at the chat anymore. Somebody knew that was coming a couple pitches ahead of time. I can't look at the chat now, but this one's live. That's big time, Connor Griffin. We needed that. Now does he use his legs? Man, he's probably one of the fastest players in the big leagues. He's like Billy Hamilton out there. Like, seriously. This guy is so fast. Does he try to get over to third base? Wouldn't that be something? If he could swipe third base, we get a sac fly. I'm not looking at the chat because I don't want any spoilers. Here are the Milwaukee Brewers. We're going to drop them down to half price, and they're live right now. I'll look at the chat app. This is a big moment here. Oh, that's a strike. Yeah, that was in there. Joey Bart, freaking do something for once, buddy. I guess he does have a home run already today. But that one's sold to Monte. Thank you very much. Monte with the Brew Crew. Next up, we've got the Red Sox. Knocking them down to half price. They're $18 right now. Again, I'm a few pitches behind because I'm streaming it on Fubo. There's one out. Connor Griffin's on second, and I don't want to know what happened. So if you're saying something in the chat, I'm not reading it. Isn't that the worst? Spoilers? 2-2. Come on, Bart. That one's going to go to Aaron. Thank you very much. Cincinnati Reds coming up next. Look at that legendary Aristides Aquino card. It's live right now. Pirates have one challenge left. Man, it's a good time to do the challenge now. 2-2 count. It's a ball. Full count. They call me Jams with the Reds. Here's the Orioles spot. Half price. 5 autos in the box. They're live now. Oh, yeah. Full count. He walked him. Oneil Cruz is coming up. He could win the game. Bottom of the ninth. 1 out. Oneil Cruz is up. One of the fastest runners in the big leagues. It's going to be tough to double him up unless he smashes 120 miles an hour at somebody on the ground. Here's the Diamondbacks coming up next. Again, I'm not looking at the chat. I don't want any spoilers. Diamondbacks for $1. They're live right now. Joey Bart is the winning run. He's at first base. Connor Griffin's the tying run. He's at second. Joey Bart's been taken out for Billy Cook for a pinch runner. A double could maybe win this game. It just feels different in Pittsburgh this year. This team's got a different feel. Last year it would have been a score like 5-0. Pirates were so bad last year. Tommy Pham was our cleanup hitter. Here's the Rays, knocking them down to $1. They're live right now. There's 5 autographs in that box. And there's also a guaranteed relic or autograph in the holiday. In the dirt. Man, this is big. Big game right here. Big spot. Come on, Cruz. They're going to be sold. Rays. Going to AJB. We got a 1-1 count. And we're all sold out. So we got the Buccos game on in the background. They're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Pirates down by a run with 1 out. Runners on first and second trying to win this game. And I'll read off all of the names. Massive cut and a miss. He was going for the walk-off home run. So They Call Me Jams has the Arizona Diamondbacks. Come on, Cruz. Psalms has the Braves. Easton with the Orioles. 2-2. Okay. That was way high. Easton with the Orioles. And Aaron with the Red Sox. They Call Me Jams has the Cubs. Jake Will's got the White Sox. They Call Me Jams has the Cincinnati Reds. Freak. Struck out. Come on. Bambino with the Guardians. Bulk with the Rockies. All you have to do is make contact, Cruz. Chris Ofer with the Orioles. DD Rec with the Astros. Psalms with the Royals. Angels going to Psalms. RJC Tree with the Dodgers. They Call Me Jams with the Marlins. Monte's got the Brewers. David Shee's got the Twins. AJB with the Mets. Michael 52 won a bat. He's got the Yankee spot in this round number 7, the forgotten box round. Oakland. There's LAL picking up the Tigers in the super box round. Thank you very much. Super and Jumbo and Hobby. Psalms with the A's. Phillies going to Reen. Lights Out is going to the Pirates. Padres are going to Post. Snot Boogie's got the Giants. Mariners go to lights out. St. Louis is for M. Wilton. Tampa Bay Rays going to AJB. Come on, York. Swing the bat. Bulk with the Texas Rangers. M. Solo with the Blue Jays. M. Solo with the Nationals. Here we go. Down to their final strike. Are you kidding me? That's it. Pirates lose. Disappointing. All those runners on base. Couldn't get it done. Too bad we couldn't save some of those runs from last night. We had 16 runs last night. Maybe transfer a couple of those over. There's a couple rounds left. The museum box round is down to 16. That's probably going to come next. If you'd like to grab a spot, yeah, that's the closest. It's pinned right now. Museum collection with Stadium Club Hobby. I guess I'll see what else is on. I don't feel like watching this post game. Maybe I can go and check out MLB Network now. Trying to see if here we got a live game. A's and Rangers. I'll check them out. They're on MLB Network, it looks like. Check out Kutch. Hopefully he's in the lineup. All right, here we go. 2020 holiday guaranteed hit. This game's only the second inning, so I'll have the rest of the night to watch this. Kutch is in. Awesome. I gave away an Andrew McCutchen jersey. It is really, really awesome. So his brand new Rangers jersey, number 4 on it. Since 22 was taken by Jack Leiter, Kutch had to choose 4 because 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 squared is 4. That's why you went with that, I guess. Makes sense. I wonder if Leiter offered to give up his jersey. Kutch was probably like, yeah, you know what? I'm probably going to be here a year. Maybe not even. Maybe I'll get traded. I actually hope Kutch gets traded back to the Pirates. If this is his last year, it would be really nice for him to come back, get traded, or maybe even the Nats just release him outright if they're out of it, or not the Nats, the Rangers release him outright if they're out of it, and maybe if his play falls off a little bit, and the Pirates just pick him up. I think the Pirates would do that too if the Pirates have a spot locked up or are out of it. I mean, in September. That's a nice one there, Nico Horner. We're looking for his spot. Then Bo Bichette. It'd be cool if Kutch could come and say goodbye. Maybe like even just sign for 1 week with us. You know, Mets did it for David Wright. Cardinals brought back Albert Pujols to say goodbye. And there's a hit. It's Nolan Arenado. The Colorado Rockies are going to get the hit of this box, and there's 5 more hits coming. 5 autographs. Bulk is going to take that one. Congrats, Bulk. Go Cabrera. That is going to be a short print. The Candy Cane bat. Good old 2020 holiday. 2020 break right here. Now it's time for the 5 autograph box coming up right now. And then museum collection, where the chat picks the box. Griffey retired as a White Sox. Actually, I don't agree with that. I'm pretty sure Griffey came back last year to the Mariners. If you check out his baseball reference page, I can almost guarantee he came back as a Mariner. One game contract as a White Sox? Why would you do that? That makes no sense. Ken Griffey Jr. I'm looking right now. I'm pretty sure he played. Was it 2010 with the Mariners? Yeah, he played 09 with the Mariners, and he played 2010, 33 games for the Mariners. He never played for the White Sox in 2010. He played for the White Sox in 2008 for 41 games, and that was it. But then he went on to go and finish up back with the Mariners, which is how it should have been. I wish he would have never left the Mariners in the first place. His career kind of fell apart. Here we go. Five autos in this. All right, here we go. Ace still playing that minor league field, it looks like, with that berm out there. Looks like a spring training field to me. I was like, wait, have I been there before? And I was like, no, I haven't been to Sacramento before. Looks like some of those spring training complexes in Arizona, though. 5 autographs. Rhys Hoskins goes sneaking out. There's one. Logan Allen. Rookie auto gets us started. It's purple. Number to 250. So congratulations, Guardians. The Great Bambino will take hit number 1 of the 5. Bo Bichette rookie card. Yordan Alvarez rookie. That's who you're looking for. He's off to a really hot start this year. There's Acuna. We just pulled his freaking bat. By the way, there's another round of Under Wraps bats coming tomorrow. I just opened that round up. It's Pick Your Team round number 9. Those bats have been really good. There is Yordan Alvarez, freshman flash. Another Yordi rookie card. And 2020 Chrome looks really nice. Chrome always makes everything look better. Altuve right there on the 85. Only 1 auto so far. There's 4 coming. 4 more on the way. There's another one. It's going to go to the Cardinals. It's Junior Fernandez, rookie auto. So Bambino's got the first one. Second one going to M. Wilton. Congrats on auto find number 2. Mike Trout refractor is pretty good. 2 autos. Probably the Mullins O'Hearn Award for 2020 would go to this guy right here. Jordan Yamamoto. If I had to call one of the 3 autos, I'd pick him. It's going to be coming out. See, says I see the 2020 design as a 16 seed in the bracket as an underdog. I like the 2020 design. I would call it probably pretty solid. There's Danny Jansen out of 99. Bo Bichette rookie card. Luzardo rookie. He's been good with the Phillies. And half the box is gone. 3 more autos are still out there to be found. Museum collection coming up next. It's in the on deck circle. If you want to grab any of those spots, pick them up. Get there next. No Red Sox in the half box. Not a single card. If you don't get a single card, then I send you a hobby pack. So you may have had something out of the mega box, though. But every now and again, we have somebody get completely shut out altogether. It's rare, but it does happen every now and again. Mystery Pack says, I went nuts on Heritage in 2020. That was my favorite product. 1971 Topps design on that Heritage. I still have a couple of those boxes laying around downstairs somewhere. David Sheep picking up the White Sox in museum. Thanks, man. Good luck. All right, here's the other side of this box, and we'll get into museum. We'll let you pick the box. 71 is on your birth year. I could see why. I'm sure I'll maybe have a closer connection to Heritage in like 3 years once we get to 1980 tops. That's my birth year. Here's the rest of these. 3 autos should be coming out of this. 3 more autos left to be found. Here's number 3. It's Tim Lopes. Mariners will take auto number 3. Goes out to Lights Out. Jumbo boxes don't have 5 autos anymore. Now they only offer you 3. Although they'll charge you much more despite having less autos. There's Freddie Freeman on the negative. Luis Robert rookie card. Now with the Mets. Randy Arozarena. Luis Robert again, freshman flash. There's Ohtani, got to sleeve up any chrome Ohtani base card. Koufax die cut. Nico Horner rookie, and there's still 2 more autos, and we only have a couple packs left. Here we go. There's Judge. We'll sleeve him up. And here's auto number 4, Mauricio Dubon. He's still around. People like him. So Dubon going to the Giants. Snot Boogie will take his rookie auto. 1 more auto left to be found here in this jumbo box. It's supposed to have 5. Here it comes. Rookie auto of Aristides Aquino. That would have been a big card back in 2020. He was the cover boy of 2020 Optic. He was absolutely on fire. When he started his career, he hit 13 home runs in 1 month. In the month of August, it was like every other day he was hitting a home run. That would have been an amazing pull. We probably would have been hooting and hollering about that. Not a bad box. Mauricio Dubon is a pretty good one. I wish you could have. The goal was to find a Bichette auto or a Yordan Alvarez auto, Luis Robert auto, or something like that. It's fun to try. We're moving on to the next round now. It's Museum Collection, and the chat can pick the box. 1 will be on the left, 2 will be in the middle, and 3 will be on the right. So choose the box. Museum back for its debut tonight. Chat pick. Then we'll let that run for a little bit, maybe like 30 seconds to a minute, and then we'll get ready. Start this next one. Like Dietrich. I'm Derek Dietrich. Yeah, he had some power for a little bit. Let's see if Ross can even give us a pick. I don't know. Ross is pretty good at picking out the boxes. He picked out 2 crazy boxes for us from his hobby shop. Pick your team round number 2. Coming up. It also comes with a Stadium Club hobby box. Not a blaster, not a mega. I've upgraded it to a hobby. So let me grab that. Put it down here. There you go. And the chat likes box number 2. All right, you got it. Box number 2. Okay. Great pick. Feels like a great pick. Let's see what we can do for you. Let's sell off these remaining teams. Here's a free pack of cards for you, by the way, for hanging out here at 10 o'clock, 10:22. Only three rounds left out of this. Not a huge break tonight, 7 rounds. I figured it's tax night. I'm not sure when I'm going to get done with everything. A nice catch by that fan out in Sacramento on a foul ball. But anyway, Cleveland Guardians. I'm going to run them down to half price and start them there. David says, I think we should break out the scale. I don't even think we need to. I think you guys already know. Cleveland Guardians do sell for half price. Maybe I should tell you it's heavy. That's a good pick right there. Next, we've got the Padres down to $19. JJ Weatherford had 2 home runs tonight. Very nice. Yeah, he's good. It's gonna be a good battle for the Rookie of the Year. Weatherholt versus Connor Griffin. I'm sure there's gonna be a bunch of other names in the running for that. That one's going to go to M. Wilton. M. Wilton, thank you very much. Next, we got the Blue Jays. Looking for the Vladdies and Bichettes and everything else. Knocking them down to $25. And AJB will get the Blue Jay spot. Thank you very much. Next, we've got the Milwaukee Brewers. We're knocking them down to $30. Look for Paul Molitor's, Christian Yelich's, Jackson Chorios. They're going to go to lights out. Thank you very much. For the Tigers, they're down to 45. Tiger spot live right now in Museum. Skeens winner was Rob Ant in this one. Size large, one of the very few large jerseys we have. Mostly I get extra large, but saw some larges and decided I'll pick those up. No takers on the Tigers, despite them having Tarek Skubal and Spencer Torkelson, Al Kaline, and so on. I guess Max Clark wouldn't be in there, but Jace Young, Jackson Jobe. Boston Red Sox are a pretty loaded team. We're knocking them down to $49. Got a lot of good ones on the checklist, from Carlton Fisk to Dave Ortiz to Pedro Martinez, to Marcelo Meyer rookie autos, and Christian Campbell rookie autos. Will be picked up by Robert M. Congrats. Good luck with the Red Sox. Next, we've got the Orioles, knocking them down to 39. They've got Cal Ripken Jr., Jim Palmer, Eddie Murray, Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rushman, Giovanni Bowman. I did get my hands on some Bowman. At least I pre-ordered it. Got a bunch of the megas. I got a little bit of the hobbies and the jumbos. No cases, just single boxes. But enough to do some rounds for probably a week or two. And then I'll just go and bite the bullet and buy more boxes off of blowout cards for double the price. Nothing new. That's what I always have to do anyway. They're going to be sold. T-Med, congrats. How about the Pirates looking for Paul Skeens? They're going down to $59. They're live right now. Good luck. And they're going to have a home going to Reen. Good luck. Nationals with the Expos hits and the James Wood Dylan Cruz. They're half price right now. Or some Taco Bell, says Mystery. We already had Taco Bell today. My wife, she went out to get Taco Bell for like the 6 days for herself. And she's like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "You can just give me Taco Bell too. That way you don't have to go to another store." I stayed home today to work on my taxes and get all those done. So I was home today. Literally took me all day. It's like I've got these 50-some sick days left, and there's only like 30 days of school left. I might as well use one here and there, even though they're paying us a crazy amount of money for not using them. I just had to take that one today. Next one up. There's only 5 teams left. St. Louis Cardinals. Knocking them down to 39. Look for Pujols, Ozzie, Yadi, Molina, etc. That one's going to go to Austin. Thanks, Austin. Next up, that's that Tiger spot. It's a great spot. I'll do it for $1. Tiger spot for $1 right now. Jackson Joe rookies. Jay Shung rookies. Tarek Skubal. Riley Greens. Alan Trammels. And whatever else they have hiding on that checklist. And that's going to be sold to Jib. Thanks, Jib. 3 teams left. 3 really great teams. Here comes the Oakland A's. We're knocking $30 off. Looking for Nick Kurtz rookie autos, Jacob Wilson rookie autos. Jacob Wilson just came up to bat in the A's game and ripped one. He might be an all-star again this year. Got an RBI. Jacob Wilson. Jay Finn taking that one. Thanks, man. The 2 best teams are left, the Yankees and the Dodgers. Here comes the Yankees spot. We'll knock them down to $99. I don't have to tell you, but they've got 71 autos and the crazy bunch of them. Mickey Mantle cut autos, Mariano Rivera, Don Mattingly, and the list goes on and on. They've got 1,000,000 autos in this. They've got the most autos of any team. And they are going to be sold. Thank you very much. Going to be Herndon. Good luck. Last team, it's the Dodgers. We're knocking $50 off. They've got great autos too, led by Shohei Ohtani and Roki Sasaki rookie autos. It's live right now. $50 off, and they'll be sold out. Alrighty. Next one up. Actually, we're all sold out. I'll read off all the names. Good luck, everybody. You picked a heavy box, by the way. It felt nice and heavy to me when I picked it up. Probably a booklet or a framed card in there is what I'm guessing. You guys always seem to do pretty well with these picks. Actually, you were kind of out for your last two, so you were due to get that heavy box. I knew you'd get it eventually. We have the Arizona Diamondbacks going to team it in this one. The Atlanta Braves are going to go to Cobra. Team it is going to have the Orioles. Boston Red Sox are going to go to Robert M. Big Daddy is going to have the Cubs. White Sox going to David Shee. Rob Ant has the Cincinnati Reds. Cleveland Guardians, they're going to Teroli. Colorado Rockies are going to David Shee. Jib's got the Tigers. Andrew's got the Astros. Royals will go to Robert M. Rob Ant has the Angels. Rain has the Dodgers. Post will have the Marlins spot. Milwaukee Brewers, they're going to go to Lights Out. Minnesota Twins go to 6-2 Nevin. Big Daddy is taking the Mets. New York Yankees are going to go to B. Herndon. Oakland A's, they belong to Jay Finn. Chief is going to have the Phillies. Reen is going to have the Pirates. M. Wilton is going to have the San Diego Padres. San Francisco Giants will go to Andrew T. Seattle Mariners will go to M. Wilton. Austin has the Cardinals. Lights Out has Tampa. Texas is going to Lights Out. Toronto will be for AJB. The Nats are for Rob Ant. We are ready to go. Pick your team round number 2. Good luck, everybody. Heavy box of museum collection. We'll start with the hobby box of Stadium Club, which will give you at least one auto, sometimes 2. And then there's only a couple rounds left tonight. Pristine is a really popular one. I like doing that one. That's coming next. It's the next closest anyway. Pristine with 3 autos and 6 slabbed up cards is up next. File for free. I'm watching a commercial on MLB Network. TurboTax definitely wasn't free for me. I wish. Good old Stadium Club starting us off. Got some Inception on the way. Maybe we'll have it for Wednesday. 2024 Inception. They never did 2025 Inception. I don't know where that is. White Sox Thompson is never free. It's free maybe to like make an account. But if you actually want to file your taxes, they'll be like, oh, before we can show you your 1040 form, pay us $309. All right, here we go with this. I believe there's Roki Red. One of our former benefactors, but the CEO of TurboTax graduated from my high school. Did I teach at? A long time ago. Grew up there. So like everything in the district is named after him. It's like our campus is named after him. Our football field is named after him. And I think he may have been with Apple and TurboTax, but man, he made just hundreds of millions of dollars, and he came from our little old school. Named William Campbell. He unfortunately passed away. I don't know, probably like 5 to 10 years ago he passed away, but man, would he ever hook our school up. There's Astro Rips. He bought all the kids' iPads years ago, which was a big thing at the time. That's actually, maybe I should thank him a little bit for getting me into YouTube, because I got an iPad from him too. And then one of the projects I had my kids do was make little skits and film movies, and I had to teach them how to do it. So I started like figuring out how to use iMovie, and I was like, I could probably make videos. And then I was bored one day at work on my free period, and I had a box of 2017 Topps Series 1, a blaster box that I brought in, and I filmed it at work on my break. and I used iMovie to edit it, and I uploaded it to YouTube, and I got like 20,000 views, and I was like, "What is this?" Past the blue logo card. You mean the blue foil? I'll get it in the post in the sleeving process. It makes this only if you have a simple return. Yeah, unfortunately, if you have dividends and interest and investments and 1099s and everything, they're gonna have you paying a bunch. It was really easy. Like I was like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna freaking do this? I've got all these investment accounts now, and it was super easy. I just logged in. It's like I typed in my username and password, logged in, and they just automatically like drew all of my my tax forms right on there. I didn't have to freaking do anything. That was nice. Yep. So if you have like Charles Schwab account or a Robinhood account or whatever, you just click on that and log in, and just brings them right in. Let's see what we got. Mystery Pack says, I scouted that for breaking sites. 99% of them back then were don't remind me. Found yours right when you started. Very unique. Family hard. Yeah, thanks. We've been doing this for a long time. I can't believe we've been on YouTube for over 10 years. It's just fun to open baseball cards. And might as well share it with everybody while we're at it. It's really, really cool hobby. It's a hobby that we've all loved since we were little kids. I don't think you can ever make me stop loving baseball. That's crazy. Like baseball will have been with me my whole life since I was a little kid. Hopefully I make it to 100 years old. I'll still be rooting for the Pirates. Hopefully baseball cards are still around and they're not all digital. That would be really dumb. I can't stand digital cards. There's the autograph. Brandon Crawford. It goes to San Francisco. Andrew T is going to get that one. Congratulations. Andrew T takes it. So an autograph of Brandon Crawford gets us going. And we're going to have more autos. Here's Kutch. That jersey he's wearing, that McCutcheon 4, gave that away tonight. I'm giving another one away tomorrow. I bought 5 of them. Looks like he's already all filthy tonight. 0 for 1. The average is down to 250 now. He started out really hot, so he's cooled off a little bit. Come on, Kutch. Righty on left. You got this. It's a long fly ball. Is that out of here? Oh, my gosh. Denzel Clark just stole a home run away potentially from him. What was that? That'll be on Sports Center. Man, that would have been maybe right off the top of the wall. Denzel Clark's amazing out there. Freaking Spider-Man. He does that kind of stuff all the time. Goes up. Yeah, he's awesome. That ball was carrying too. This is a nice heavy box. All right, poor Kutch. Pristine's up next. In a minute. We'll get it right after this one. Feels heavy to me. Pack looks the same thickness, but I'm telling you, you can just tell. You pick up the box, you just know it. There it is. Case hit. The silver framed autograph. Good job, chat. You picked it again. Let's see what we can find. It's going to be standard box, I guess, with in terms of the number of hits. There's going to be 1 relic and 2 autos, but one of them is going to be the case hit. White Sox Thompson. I picked it. No Ross to help out in the picking tonight, I guess. Got Ricky Henderson to start, Luke Gehrig, and Clayton Kershaw. From the backside, the numbered stuff. Big hurt. Frank Thomas, number to 249. The other numbered card, that's a nice hit. It's Nick Kurtz. Pink rookie to 199. Not too bad. Here's your relic. Hall of Famer Kirby Puckett to 75. That's a nice hit right there from Minnesota. It goes to 6-2 Nevin. Congrats. Really nice hit. And now we have Another auto. It's Luis Angel Acuna again. We had a dual auto bat, the Acuna brothers bat earlier. That was insane. There's his second auto of the night. Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. His rookie triple relic auto. It goes to Big Daddy. So Big Daddy, congratulations on the hit. Very nice. And now here's the big hit. The silver framed auto. It is going to be Alan Trammell, Hall of Famer. Alan Trammell, numbered to 25. I name dropped him when I said, hey, Tigers are still out there. I'll start him at $1. Maybe find an Alan Trammell, and there he is. Hall of Fame silver ink going to the Tigers. Good job taking the Tiger spot, Jib. Pays off. Trammell right there. I'll get all these sleeved up. Goal was to get all these shipped out tomorrow. I do still have a little bit of tax stuff to do. I just have to do my local taxes. That's pretty easy. Just have to fill in the boxes. It's like a one-page thing. Just fill in the boxes and send them 1% of your total earnings. Which, I mean, that's not fun. Get these all sleeved up. And it's pristine time. David Chi just picked up the Mets. Thank you, David. Let me grab that pristine box. It comes with a Series 1 mega box. The Crackle Parallels are back. So looking for those along with pristine, which is an $850 box now. Man, do these boxes ever go to the moon? $850 a piece. Let's grab the next one. See what we can find out of here. It's the pack within a pack within a pack. The nesting doll effect on these. There's your pristine box. All right. Let's see what we've got. There's only 10 teams left. Romper just picked up the Rays. Thanks, Romper. Here's all the White Sox. Knocking them down to half price. Michael just picked up the Pirates. Thank you, Michael. There's the White Sox right now. Only going to be 8 teams left now after this one. Jake Will with the White Sox spot. Thank you, Jake. Good luck. Next one up. Let's go with the Angels. Los Angeles Angels looking for Trout, knocking them down to $25, and they're going live right now. Still trying to work my way through this 50 hobby pack round. I've been sorting this one all night in between the rounds. No help tonight from anybody sorting. It's been just me for the last week, unfortunately. My wife keeps falling asleep. Fall asleep at like 7 o'clock. And every time I wake her, she's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come down and sort. Romper is gonna have that spot. Thank you very much. Next up, we've got the Mariners. We're knocking them down to $29. They're live right now. Rich says I pulled a Connor Griffin auto out of 2025 Bowman's Best. That's awesome. Congrats. That's an awesome hit. I've got one Connor Griffin auto. Trying to look at maybe getting a second one. I'd like to get his first Bowman Chrome auto, but they are extremely expensive. That's on my list for the retirement card. My budget got knocked down a little bit, though, after tax day. Unfortunately, I owed a bunch of money. I guess I have to bite the bullet. Next one up. Dan Schultz is going to have that one. Thanks, Dan. Here are the Giants, knocking them down to $29. There they go. I think tomorrow I'm looking forward to lunch tomorrow. I think it's popcorn chicken day tomorrow. At school. My favorite lunch that they have. Should be a good day tomorrow. Gonna work. My daughter's at a track meet out near my school, so I'll go see that on the way home. Get home, have dinner with the family, and go live with you guys. Here's the Blue Jays. They're going live next. We'll knock them down to 29. This round's winner was Post for the jersey, the free jersey we give them away before the stream. You got to lock in early. Don't forget to pick up your teams early. There's teams for tomorrow's breaks that are already listed. You can lock in your team now. Then you'll have a chance at all those early bird prizes. That one's going to go to M. Wilton. Good luck. Only 4 teams left. Next, you're looking for Drake Baldwin with the Braves spot. We'll knock them down $59. And they're going live right now. Atlanta Braves. And the Braves are going to go to Riv. Good luck, Riv. Tigers coming next. Tigers had a big hit last time. They got Jackson Jobe, Jace Young. I'll knock them down to half price as Max Muncy gets thrown out of the plate here in the Angels or the Athletics game. Nice play by the Rangers. Half price, Tigers. They're live right now. Your favorite lunch, Libby's track meet, dinner with the fam, then opening baseball cards. Not a bad way to spend a Wednesday. And the Pirates are playing too at 6:40, so I'll probably go live around that. All I need to do is figure out what I'm going to open tomorrow for YouTube. I'm thinking that maybe I can try to hit up on the way home from my daughter's track meet. There's a couple of antique stores I've been looking at. I wonder if they've got baseball cards. I haven't done any of those videos in a long time. I always like doing those. Searching for cards out in the wild. We'll do more once I retire. I'll start bringing those back again because I always had fun doing those. Yeah, they might have all crap though. You know, I do know there's a pawn shop near there that supposedly has baseball cards. I've never done a baseball card video at a pawn shop before. I tried once, but I felt like I was gonna get like just punched in the face by the owner or something. So I don't know if I should go in there with my camera out or not. I feel like half the stuff in a pawn shop is stolen, and they wouldn't maybe they wouldn't like me filming in there. I don't know. Usually I ask them. I usually say like, hey, you mind if I got a YouTube channel? You mind if I film some of your stuff to show what I'm gonna pick up? I won't film you unless you want to be filmed. That's what I usually say when I go to a card shop. Usually they're all right with it. It'd be pretty suspicious if I'm in there with my phone. Bust out a classic Walmart Wednesday. That's true. I'll have to ask Dale Forever. But I don't know if there's anything new coming out. That's the thing. Like, if we did Walmart Wednesday, we'd be opening Stadium Club blaster boxes in it. That's the problem. And there's Dale Forever. Says nothing good at Walmart. I don't think anything new's out. I'm trying to think. Nothing retail, I don't think, unless they come out with some new like repack product or something like that. Next up, it's a big spot. It's the Yankees. Look for the Ben Rice rookie autos and judges. They're live right now. Yeah, when there is new stuff that finally comes out, like when Bowman finally comes out, Del Forever will know where and when. Circumstances, I'd say 0.05% is stolen. Man, that's pretty good. Storage unit finds us where to find cards. One lady had 34 Babe Ruth cards in there. That would be a freaking crazy find. I feel like most of the stuff that are baseball cards in the storage unit are probably going to be like 1990 tops and they're not going to be worth anything. Onyx Vintage comes out tomorrow. I wonder where I could find that at. I doubt that the hobby shops even carry that. Like if I went to Steel City, I'd be paying double for it, but would they even carry that? I might just order from Blowout and maybe it comes in by Friday. We open it then. That's a pretty cool release. I remember we pulled a Ken Griffey Jr. out of that once. Anyway, here's the last team. It's a great team. It's the Dodgers. We're knocking $40 off, looking for Ohtani and Roki Sasaki. Last week we pulled the oil spill Ohtani out of 10. It was worth $1,300. You pull one Ohtani parallel, and you're going to make your money back and then some easily. It's live right now. Dodger spot. They're 150 on David Adams for those Onyx. Hey, I'm starving to open something new, so yeah. I would definitely be down to grab a few boxes because I feel like we've only had Top Series 1 and Heritage, and that's been it. I mean, we've had a couple other things mixed in there, like 2025 Stadium Club and stuff like that, but it's just been really slow for 2026. They're sold. Dan Schultz taking them. Thank you very much, Dan. The floodgates will eventually open up, and all the 2026 stuff will come rolling out. Steel City's 129. You know what? Maybe I'll call them tomorrow and say, hey, you have Onyx Vintage in the store? Because if so, I'll stop by there. 3x3 has the Diamondbacks. Riv is going to have the Braves. Bo Real, is that what it says? Bo Real is Card Vault. Has the Orioles. Boston with Party Owl. Blowout is 199. Steel City's 129. What a freaking ripoff. My goodness. They're going to try to get you live to break. They don't ever ask me. They do know me there, but they never ask me. They'll say, hey, saw you got a good hit out of our last box. Jake Will's got the White Sox. David with the Cubs. Jay Finn with the Reds. Bulk's got the Guardians. Colorado Rockies got a post. Detroit Tigers got a Dan Schultz. Yeah, Blowout has been getting worse and worse. They double their prices on everything. Astro Rips with the Astros. Jay Finn with the Royals. Romper with the Angels. Dan Schultz with the Dodgers. Yeah, I was looking at, when I was doing my taxes, like I bought a ton from Blowout, like earlier in 2025, like before, right around the summers when I kind of really scaled back from buying from them and I started buying elsewhere. Miami is going to go to 3x3. Milwaukee is going to Dunmat. Minnesota Twins going to 6-2 Nevin. Mets going to David Shee. The Yankees are going to A. Barnes. Party Owl with the Athletics. Chief with the Phillies. Michael with the Pirates. San Diego Padres going to 3x3. San Francisco is going to Romper. We've got the Seattle Mariners. They're going to go to Dan Schultz. Seattle goes to Shaster. Romper with the Tampa Bay Rays. Jacob has the Texas Rangers. Toronto, they're going to go to M. Wilton. And Robert M. has the Nats. Pick your team. Three's ready to go. This is a good release, pristine. I know it's $850 a box, but it's been fun to open. I did buy a whole other case of it, so we still have 6 more boxes left from the case. So we'll have it for at least another couple weeks around here. Who knows? By the time I'm around these, it might be $1,000 a box, though. All right, I'll send everybody a message that this one's going. You only have 2 rounds left, I think. Mystery says, I can't get cards literally anywhere in my city. That's a frustrating feeling, I know. Unless you want to buy like Stadium Club Blaster boxes. Super updates coming up next. 2025 update round. If you want to grab any spots, it is ready for you. And we're ready for Christine. Mega Box will get us started up. By the way, the Basement Blowout returns this Saturday. Pick your team 6 is closer. I think I got a pin, right? Yep, only what I got 6 or 7 rounds tonight because we started later. We'll have more rounds tomorrow. It didn't start until like 8:45. All right, let's see what we can do here. We'll take out the crackle parallels and sleeve them up. People like those crackles. Notice there's less inserts in a regular mega box. You're probably noticing that. Basically, you only get the Stars of MLB and the Titans of the Game inserts. With the Celebration box, there's a lot more. There's a 91 Kutch crackle. That's a beautiful card. Mike Trout right there. My daughter, Emily, is asking me every day, when am I going to get my super box? I told her I'd get her a super box because she won the Kieran Cat Award. So I got to find time to get to Costco, too. There's David Wright and buy one of those. Hopefully there's some left. I did offer her a super box from Update from last year, but she wants a 2026. That's a nice Ellie. Got the shirt all open there. Jack Caglione, Star of MLB. Costco online. That's a good call there. Yeah, because if I go to Costco, it's going to take me 45 minutes of commit time. I don't think I have that tomorrow. I have bought from Costco before online. Yeah, I could do that again. Save me some time. I'll still get them just a couple days later. Bryce Harper on the crackle. Some good crackles here. Some good names. Ellie De La Cruz, McCutcheon, and Harper. The Ellie crackle was a purple or pink, whatever. However you want to look at it. Mr. Pack says, guys, avoid California. Seriously, take my advice. What's going on in California? 15 people line at every check stand, and the place to get cards, you have to wait. The most extreme line. California's an awful place. It's beautiful there. I've been to California a few times. It is absolutely gorgeous. Yosemite National Park, one of my favorite places. But I would never want to live there. I mean, I'd probably be paying extra 10% in taxes if I lived in California. I guess it's where you live in California, too. Like, I wouldn't want to live in any of the cities because of, I mean, there's just a lot of stuff I wouldn't want to be around in the cities, I guess. I'm more into country, and maybe rural California wouldn't be bad. All these stuff to deal with those high state taxes. You got to deal with all those California politicians and everything. White Sox Tom says San Francisco is a joke. I've never been to San Francisco. I would like to go and check out the Giants ballpark. Here comes the pristine box, the main box of this round. Mr. Pack says, I found a very good card shop in San Fernando Valley. Valley Sports Cards. Sounds like a good shop. I love a good baseball card shop. I love the old school baseball card shops where you walk in there and it just smells like old wax packs. Those are my favorite types of card shops. I actually don't like the ones that are all like, my least favorite card shop is the one that looks like some guy just put it together from a completely blank space like a week ago. And there's just like a few shelves on the wall with a few boxes, and it's like so sterile. I don't like those. It's just like, geez. The ones with character are the old school ones. Here comes the hit. It's Hurston Waldrop starting it out with an auto. It goes to the Braves. Congratulations, Braves. Waxbacks and Basement Musks, says Steve. That goes to Riv. Congrats, Riv. Brave spot paying off early. Yeah, those are the old school card shops are the best, where there's just like literally cards everywhere. Because a lot of those cards have been there for 20 years. Here's our base pack. Paul Goldschmidt in there. So an auto to start. Nick Kurtz gets a base hit. That's good for him. And Max Fried is numbered to 199. Yankees get the second slab. Swellenbach, and there's Jose Altuve to 199. Good swing by Nick Kurtz. Looked like he didn't try to do too much. Nice little short, compact swing. Drew Thorpe. There's Bo Jackson in his White Sox uniform. And here we have the amped Luis Angel Acuna. It's a cool insert right there. Congratulations to the Mets. It's a nice insert. We've only seen that one other time. I think it was with Gunnar Henderson. Tommy says, you would like baseball dreams and memories in Palos Heights, Illinois. The whole store is covered in cards. I need to go to some more card shops. I know. I also don't like card shops when you go in there. It's just nothing but like new product. It's like all like overpriced. You know what I'm talking about. It's like there's no character there. Next one. Not sure why these are $850 a box. Just, I guess, supply and demand. They're pretty much all gone. There's not much of these around anymore. There's Aaron Schunk, number 299. We've got Kobe Mayo, numbered 275. Look at what a 2025 Archives box is now. Remember, Archives used to be like, $70 a box. Isn't Archives like $250 now? I'm trying to figure that one out. Jackson Merrill and James Wood, plated and polished. Still one autograph. 3 packs left. There's Jordan Westbrook. It's low numbered to just 15. Yeah, Archives is a great product. I'm glad they still have 2 autos in there. Over on YouTube, Kyle says, in your retirement, you should start a new series by going across North America looking for old school baseball card shops. That'd be a great series. I know. Card Shop Sunday or something like that, right? That would be really cool. Maybe like go on a trip, hit up like 10 card shops and have enough content to last like 2 months. I like that idea. Mystery Pack says, hold on, though. I've got a better idea. We got Jeff Bagwell, numbered to 99. Javs brings cases of cards on a cruise. I don't know if I could do a cruise, actually. I have severe motion sickness. There's a nice hit. Ohtani. Although boats don't seem to bother me all that much. We went to Disney World in March. We took the ferry across the pond over to Magic Kingdom, and I was fine. I don't know. Cruises, I'm stuck on that boat all that time. I've never been on one. I don't think it's something that I'd maybe want to do. I kind of like to be on, when I'm on vacation, I like to be on my own time. Like if I want to go somewhere, I don't like to have to be back at a certain time. I kind of feel like a cruise would drop you off somewhere and say, be back here at like 5 o'clock, or we're leaving without you. Thought you're going to open a fat pack on a roller coaster. I didn't even go on any roller coasters. We went on like It's a Small World and stuff like that. We had Jackson with us. So we couldn't go on any of the more adult rides like Space Mountain. Next, we've got an autograph. Big Christmas. John Kenzie Noel. Where's he at now? The Guardians released him. I don't know if somebody picked him up or not. He was so good in the minors in AAA. And the Guardians just ran out of patience. There's one auto left. It's probably in the last pack. It's probably going to be the relic auto. There's Sal Frelick, number 99. He's on the Orioles, the White Sox, Tom, and the Miners. Jackson Beach footage was the best, says Steve. Yeah, he loves the beach. He's just crawling through the waves. Can't even walk yet, but that's not stopping him. Wasn't scared at all. He is extremely, extremely happy. I know. I love it. Paul Skeens to 199 on the Aqua. That is an awesome hit right there for the Buccos. Circumstances, if you've been on one cruise, you've been on them all. I feel like a cruise is a microwave vacation of a vacation. A version of vacation, like a microwave dinner. Here comes the hit. It is going to be Will Clark to 99. Hide this card from Mystery Pack because he's going to want it. This is going to go to the San Francisco Giants. That's going to Ron Pear. So, Ron, congratulations. Game used bat relic on card auto of Will Clark. That's a gorgeous card. And Mystery Pack says, I've got stuff for trade if you want to move that, because he is a Will Clark PC guy. Yeah, that's a great hit. Will the Thrill Clark. Awesome. Awesome card right there. Not done yet. We still have this standard little pack. Ron Pear says, that's my favorite player ever, so I don't think you're going to be able to get it off of Ron Pear if it's his favorite player ever. Congrats, man. I'm glad you got a hit of a big PC guy. There's an Ohtani base. That card alone's probably worth $20. Even as crazy as even his base cards are going for good money. A lot of Will Clark fans out there for sure. I'm glad that he's back and signing. That's the third Will Clark autograph of the week, believe it or not. We've been hitting it. So Will Clark and Pristine is in the books. Next one up. Here's another free pack of cards for you. And let's go ahead and get into the super round of update. It comes with a super box. It comes with a hobby jumbo box as well. And a regular hobby box. 3 silver packs are going to be in the mix here. At the very minimum, there's going to be 4 hits between these boxes, and there might be more. We had 6 hits come out of one jumbo box on Friday night. So we might as well try it again. And there's a super box also I got to grab and put it up there. David just picked up a spot. Thanks, David. There's all of that. 2025 update back again. Here's all the White Sox. We'll knock them down to $15 and start them there. Good luck. They're up for grabs. Jake's going to have that spot. Thank you, Jake. Next up, how about we do the Rockies spot? Colorado Rockies. We will start them down at $9, knocking $10 off. They're up for sale. Ligma is going to have this one. Good luck, Ligma. Next, the Guardians. We'll knock $10 off of them. They're going live next. Steve says the jersey winner in this round was Ken Griffey Jr. Or the Ken Griffey Jr. was Rob Ann with his second jersey win. Lock it in early. If you want to win those jerseys, lock in early. That's when we give them away. If you have the spots already purchased, you're in the running for them. I think this one, we had 8 spots, so you would have had a great shot of winning the jersey if you had locked in ahead of time. Next up, let's knock $10 off another team. Let's knock 10 off the Tampa Bay Rays. No, let's do the Arizona Diamondbacks first. Diamondbacks are up for sale. It's probably the biggest round of the night. Actually, there's more cards in this round than the 50 hobby pack round. Got a lot of cards on the table when this one is said and done, and Mas Grande is going to have that. Congrats, man. Thank you very much. Let's knock 10 off another one and start them down there. How about the Twins down at 19? They're live right now. Only one more break after this one will be the collector's kit. And that one's going to go to Ligma. Ligma, thank you very much. Here's another one. San Diego Padres will knock them down to under $20 as well. They're down to 19. Padres up for grabs. A lot of hits in this product. Typically, we're having at least 4. Hoping for, we could max out at 7 or 8 again. That would be great. Rob And is going to have the Padres spot. Thanks, Rob. I saw your request, by the way, Rob, for a jumbo box or 2. I'll get you in there for the next jumbo box Sunday. I'll have to send those out, that request out. I did it 2023 already. I saw you requested that one, but I can get you one of the other ones. Next one up. How about the Giants? We'll knock them down $10 as well. We'll start them down at 25. Giants up for grabs next. Got the most random song in my head right now. From the 80s. Because when I was working on my taxes today, I just had YouTube on, and it was playing. It was doing a great job. That algorithm really knows me. The songs they were picking were songs that I used to listen to like 10 years ago. All right, well, I'll give you a hint. The song is from the 80s, and Chevy Chase is in the music video. And Dave Matthews' cover of it came on, and it stuck in my head. And then I played it in the car after we were coming back from dinner tonight, and the kids were all singing it. Chevy Chase is in the music video. Yep. Call me Al. You got it, T-Man. Good job. 10 Bay Rays is up for sale right now. Knock $10 off of them. The horns part in it is stuck in my head. Paul Simon was the original singer. Yep. But Dave Matthews did a tribute to Paul Simon and played that song. I thought it was a really solid version. And that horns from that song are in my head. All right, that one's going to be sold. Next up, Texas Rangers. We'll knock them down to $19. Ross knows the song. That's crazy. That song is like 40 years old now. Chevy Chase is like 80 something. Dan Schultz with the Rangers spot. Man, we had some, like, when I was growing up, like later as a teenager, like, wow, 80s music really sucks. But there's some good songs from the 80s. Ross says, this is my playlist of 499 songs. There's a good DMB cover band called Tripping Billies. I go see them everywhere. I'll have to check them out. I don't think I've ever seen a Dave Matthews cover band before. But I know there's one band out there that, like, it's spot on. Like, the voice sounds spot on. 80s pop is goated, says Gumsting. We grew up, for those of you guys that grew up in the 80s, man, what a great time to grow up. Here's the Mets. We'll knock $10 off them. I'm so glad I grew up when I did. Live right now. These kids today don't know what they missed. They're all tied up on their phones all the time. Let's see. No takers on the Mets. We got the Brew Crew. We're knocking them down $10. Brewers are live right now. Brew Crew's gone. Going to Raw Band. Thank you very much. There's only 5 teams left. Let's knock $10 off the Reds and start them down there. 25. Good luck with Cincinnati. Billy Joel was a good one too. Yeah, I went to my daughter Elsa. She had her spring chorus concert, and they played a Billy Joel song, and I was like, I used to have the song cassette, and my wife's like, I've never even touched a cassette in my life. I don't even know what that is. I was like, I had it on a cassette, like a cassette, like a tape. She's like, no. Yeah, River of Dreams. They sang Billy Joel's River of Dreams. I thought that was pretty cool. I used to have that on cassette in like 1991. Here's the Astros. We're knocking $10 off for them. I don't know if I've ever seen the music video, but man, I used to have that CD. Billy Joel, he was good. The voice doesn't match the face. Like when I first saw him, I was like, wow, he doesn't look anything like he sounds. He had some golden pipes on him, that's for sure. Next, we got the Mets. I'll do them for $1. The New York Mets for $1. They're live right now. Jake says, now I have Call Me Al in my head. Sorry about that. Yeah, it'll get stuck in your head. For sure. It's a good song. I love the horns part, man. All right. Dan Schultz is taking that one. Thanks, Dan. Here's the Mariners spot. Looking for any Griffies, Cal Raleighs, and J-Rods. We'll knock them down $10. Yeah, Chevy Chase was the man in the 80s. Christmas Vacation. What a great movie. That's a Christmas classic. That's going to go to Bo Real. Thank you very much. Here we go. We've got the Dodgers. Looking for Ohtani pools. Again, just find one Ohtani parallel your set. I'm knocking $30 off the Dodgers. They're live right now. Another Day in Paradise by Phil Collins. Yeah, Phil Collins has some good stuff too. The Phil Collins song that I know the best is because Dave Matthews used to cover it. Salisbury Hill. This is the song I know probably the best of his. And Mas Grande is going to have that one. We're sold out. Let's do it. Super update. There's only one round left tonight if you want to grab any spots for it. It's the collector's kit. I'll pin it down below. Collector's kit round. Let me go ahead and mark this other one as finished. So if you'd like to grab any of those collector's kit spots, they're up for grabs. Coming up next. All right, in the meantime, yeah, Peter Gabriel does have a good voice. Let me read off all of the names here. We're going to get some more shuffle, shuffle, spin for the road. Yeah, the wheel is going away. I don't know. That really sucks. Maybe they'll change their mind. It doesn't look like it. Mas Grande's got the Arizona Diamondbacks. My computer's on like this. I type and it doesn't appear for like a second. It drives me nuts. I think I just have to close all my windows and restart the computer. Post has the Braves. Amord has the Orioles. Home Run Pools has the Red Sox. Raw Band has the Cubbies. Got the White Sox going to Jake Will. We got the Cincinnati Reds going to Jay Behan. Got the Cleveland Guardians going to Uncle Flo. Colorado Rockies going to Ligma. Got the Detroit Tigers going to LAL. Can't affect the sales. Has to be free. The jerseys are free anyway. Like when I do the jerseys, those are free. Like they're not attached to any prices. They don't jack the prices up. It's not like a lot of the people I see do giveaways are like, if we sell this for over $50, we'll give this away or whatever. Kansas City Royals going to J Rock. We've got the Angels going to Psalms. We've got the Dodgers going to Mas Grande. The Miami Marlins going to T-Med. This is our next to last round of the night. Rob Band has the Brewers. Ligma's got the Twins. Dan Schultz has the Mets. The New York Yankees are going to the Great Bambino. Wakatu has the Oakland A's. Chief has the Phillies. Michael has the Pirates. We've got the San Diego Padres going to Rob Band. We've got the Giants going to Stranger. Bo Real has the Seattle Mariners. St. Louis Cardinals goes to Shaster. Tim Bay Rays going to Michael. Dan Schultz with the Rangers. Jib with the Blue Jays. And then we got Rob Ann with the Nationals in our next to last round. Good luck, everybody. Pick your team. Round number 12 is coming up. There goes Ligma grabbing a spot in the last round of the night. Thank you very much. Post a list on Patreon. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I've been doing with the jerseys. I put them all on Patreon. If you buy early, got a shot to win these. Last round of the night is the collector's kit round. It's coming up next. Let's do it. It's the big old super round of update from last year. I had a case of these laying around. Looks like there's 2 boxes left now. Yeah, I never sell the give spots anyway. Like I've never tied it to money or anything like that. I can never get these open. Never ever. Oh, something's sticking in here. Freaking Superbox. Ruining everything. Hitting my camera. Camera down. Whatnot. Just got knocked over. Bring it back up. I remember there was I think my brother told me about this a long time ago. There was one breaker. This happened to him, and he's sitting there breaking in his freaking boxers or something. Like, how embarrassing would that be? Luckily, I always break with pants, just in case something like that would ever happen. You know, there's like rumors about like the newsmen. So there we go again. Superbox did it. been like not wearing the pants or wearing shorts or something. All right, thanks for breaking with pants on. You're welcome. Yeah, I got the nice basketball shorts on, nice and comfy here. All right, let's see what we've got. She says, I'm fading. See you tomorrow night. Good night, Tommy, Bitsy, and good night, everyone. All right, Steve, have a great day tomorrow. Halfway point. I always like when Wednesday comes and goes, get close to the weekend. I'm looking forward to this weekend a lot. We're going to 2 Pirates games, hopefully 2 Pirates games. Fireworks night on Friday. If my wife wants to go, we'll see. We'll see what comes of Friday. Saturday is the basement blowout sale. There's a pink J-Rod right there. These are retail packs. That's where you're seeing the stars of MLB in there. There's Nick Kurtz. He's got a hit tonight. We've also got Hobby. We've got Jumbo coming up as well. Jackson Jobe on the black gold. I can't wait for lunch tomorrow, man. 10:15 a.m. I always look at who's serving too, and I try to pick the lady that's going to give me the most, because some of the ladies are pretty good at hooking it up. Popcorn, chicken, mashed potatoes, smothered in gravy with corn. Best meal they got. I think that's tomorrow, man. I'll be real disappointed if that's not. I better check. Let's check at the lunch menu. I also saw that the turkey dinner is coming up, I think Tuesday next week. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm going to Chick-fil-A if it's something like, yes, popcorn, chicken in a roll, mashed potatoes, peas instead of corn for tomorrow. Now I like all these. Thursday, it's French toast. I like breakfast for lunch. French toast with sausage and syrup and hash browns. And then Friday's buffalo chicken with chips. Looks like I don't need to run down to Chick-fil-A any of those days. I don't know why, but I feel like cafeteria Italian food is awful. Like I can't stand the lasagna or the baked ziti or any of that stuff. Everything else is good though. Lunch ladies do a pretty good job. I'm always super starving that time. I usually have a nice big lunch, and I also go to snack line. I get a soft pretzel and a chocolate chip cookie every day. Lasagna's gluten and ketchup. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't really care for Italian food. Like I think, like if my wife ever wants to go to the Olive Garden, I'm like, can we go somewhere else? I'm just not a fan of the Olive Garden. I don't mind the salad or the breadsticks, but like the main entrees there, it's like I don't even know what I'm gonna get. I don't want any of it. Here's a pin. It's going to be a Matt Shaw, it looks like. And we're going to have a companion card here that's also going to have an oversized box top. Here's Kutch stepping back in. Just missed a home run. Got robbed by Denzel Clark last time. That's a nice Drake Baldwin. Also have another Matt Shaw on the companion card. It's a photo variation. Big old Drake Baldwin right there for the Braves. There's the back of it. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. Now it's time to get into the hobby portion of things. Let me mark that down. I can't fit that in the 5,000 count box, so I got to put a little note to send that Braves bonus to post. And that pin to Rob. Otherwise, it'll completely get misplaced. Olive Garden is microwave food. Yep. I'm getting a little tired of eating out, actually. We went out to eat again tonight. I haven't had a good home cooked meal in a couple weeks now, I feel like. It's expensive. Luckily, it was wing night or whatever, so half price or 50-cent wings or whatever. So for a family of 7, which usually costs $100, the bill after tip was like $62. Most of the kids just got the boneless wings. Home cooked is all I ever do, says Mystery Pack. When I'm retired, that's all I'm doing. Like for lunch, when I'm home, after seeing what I spent on food this past year, like DoorDash and everything, I'm just going to be doing turkey sandwiches every lunch. Turkey sandwiches, you could probably feed yourself for a whole week with what you pay for one DoorDash lunch. A loaf of bread is probably like, what is that, $1 or $2? Get a big pound of turkey for, I don't know, $6 or $7. Grab a bag of Doritos. I can't believe those are like $7 each now. Pack of cheese for $3 or $4, and there's $20. Last you a whole week of lunches. Yep, that's what I'm doing this summer. Except I'll have to buy a lot more turkey because all the kids they're gonna have to make their own food too. I like that they're self-sufficient now. They get hungry, they just go make their own lunch. All of them except for Jackson can do it. It's great. They're also doing their own laundry now. Makes my job a lot easier. Here comes an autograph. A Hi-Song Kim Orange to 25. Going to the Dodgers. The Dodgers always hit very well with update. Mas Grande is going to have that spot. The rookie orange auto numbered 1 out of 25 on card. Great hit right there. Congratulations. Hi-Song Kim, good rookie from last year. An eBay 1 of 1 right there, says Mystery Pack. Well, there's a hit. There could be another one, though. This is update, so you never know what's going to happen with these update boxes. There's a lot of bonus hits tossed into these. Could be another hit coming, maybe a relic. It's Nick Kurtz base paper. We still have a whole other stack. Now that we got the jumbo box. Here's a numbered Logan Henderson on the blue. We got A-Rod right there. Kyle Tucker. Here's the other side of the box. Then the collector's kit is coming up next. It's a whole case of the collector's kit. I'm going to sell a couple of those spots right now. Here's the Diamondbacks for $1 in the next round. So running at the bottom of your screen in the collector's kit round with all of there's Series 2 and Heritage packs in there. We got the D-backs up for grabs. Just so we can get right to it. Ligma is going to have it in the next round. I'll do another one for a cheap spot. Here's all these Reds looking for the Chase Burns rookies and such. They're $1 in the whole case, the whole collector's case round. The top Series 1 packs and Heritage. They're running down below right now. Might as well run a couple of those teams. Because I'm going to be staying up super late tonight sorting all these rounds. Maybe not super late. There's only 7 rounds, I guess. Bet you I'll be up until about 1:30 to 2. Have to give my wife the guilt trip tomorrow and be like, you said you were going to sort for me last night. I had to stay up so late, man. Wish you would have come downstairs like you said you were going to. Man, I'm so hungry for dinner right now. Do we have any plans? And maybe she'll be like, you know what? I'll make you a nice dinner. That'd be great. She's a good cook. But having a little one around, sometimes he tires her out. So I guess I can understand that. Here's the Cleveland Guardians. They're going for $1 right now. In the next round, the Guardians, the collector's kit round with the Series 1 packs from 2026 and the Heritage packs. There's a gold Matt Mervis. The silver pack will open up with the other two here. There's also that foil board pack I missed out on. I'll put that. You know what? I'll do that now. That was from the Super Box. Unfortunately, all commons in there. What else do we got? And Guardians are going to go. Thank you very much. I'll do another one. Collector's kit. Full case. Tigers are next. They're running down below. Here's the jumbo round with the silvers. Looks like the Dodgers are playing now, and Lindor hit a home run off Yamamoto, his first of the season. Finally, he starts to get going. Rob Anderson's going to have that Tiger spot in the full round. How about another one? Here's a $1 spot. It's the Astros. The final round of the night. The collector's kit with the Series 1 packs and the Heritage packs in it. Now let's get into this. We'll be getting over there soon. Are these going every which way? What is up with this? I guess so. Uncle Flo is going to take that one. Thank you very much, man. Good stuff will be at the bottom because of the way we cut the deck here. Nick Kurtz on the 90 tops. We got a blue, Curtis Mead. He was supposed to be a great prospect. I don't even know whatever happened to him. He bounced around a bit. He went to the White Sox, and then I don't even know where he's at now. Is he on the Orioles now or somewhere else? I don't even think he's on the White Sox anymore. Here's another one. We'll start him off nice and cheap in that full case. I'll do all the Marlins for $1. Start him down there. In the final round of the night. Nick Kurtz stepping in now. He's 1 for 2. .204 average this year so far with 1 home run and 3 RBIs. It's been a slow start. Here comes our first hit. And it's Nick Kurtz. He's at bat right now in this game that we're watching on MLB Network. His rookie relic. He's off to a slow start, but we'll see. He'll turn that around. Power will come. He's batting second now instead of leadoff. So congratulations to the Oakland A's. Walkatoo taking that one of the defending Rookie of the Year. Silmeyer and Roki Sasaki base papers in there. Dave Cubs has that Marlins spot. They're always the cheapest. How about the Minnesota Twins for $1? They're the best team in the Central. First place Twins. Absolutely destroyed. There's a Kurtz rookie. Destroyed. 11 innings in less than, or 11 runs in less than 2 innings against Garrett Crochet yesterday. There's Tommy Pham Gold. I guess he's with the Mets minor leagues right now. Rob Mann takes another. Thank you very much. That's a pretty good card. A Sand Glitter rookie of Christian Campbell. Here's another one. Philadelphia Phillies. I'll start them down at $10. They're live right now. And the Series 1 packs and the Heritage packs from 2026. Nick Kurtz struck out, by the way. That rookie relic wasn't enough to produce a hit. Blown away by a fastball. But the Giants looking for Barry Bonds. That'd be a crazy hit. We'll knock them down to $1 and start them there. In the next round, the collector's kit round. Also, I'm going to have to do the Red Sox. Red Sox have a ton of Roman Anthony and all those special 11 card packs. They did sell, but it was a mistake bid, so I had to accept a cancellation on it. Good stuff will be at the bottom in this jumbo box. We are currently at 1 hit. It's a relic. Joe Moncada on the Aqua. Bowman's Best is $820 a piece. That's about what they go for. I think they're $850 on Blowout. Yeah, Bowman's Best is extremely expensive. I'm not putting it out there every night. I didn't put one out there tonight. I'll put one out there tomorrow, though. Here's the Tampa Bay Rays, starting them down at $1 in the collector's kit round. Jake pulled a beautiful Rizzo Sepia from Fan Mail. Very nice. Or I guess I pulled a Sepia. I didn't even think I gave it enough credit. It's sitting over here in the stack. Christian Campbell, where's the hits? There's a good hit. It's a true photo image variation. That's pretty nice. It's going to be Ryan Presley, former closer of the Astros. Cubbies will take this one. We'll get it top loaded up. Congrats. Those are tough hits. Still just 1 hit in the box. It was the relic of Nick Kurtz, and we still have 5 packs left. So, still plenty of time to find some more hits. From this jumbo box, we get into that full case, the full collector's case coming up. Nick Kurtz Mystical, Mike Trout, 2 home runs yesterday. He's got 4 for the year. Astros lost all their good pitchers. You guys are, you can send Jose Urquidy back to them. That bum sucks. He's got like an 8.44 ERA for the Pirates. Next up, here's all the Blue Jays for $1. They're live right now. Yeah, Framber Valdez is gone. Hunter Brown is hurt. Lance McCullers is always hurt. I just assume he's hurt. Speaking of getting hurt, this pitcher for the Rangers, and is it Curvelo? Something happened to him. I missed it, but they're out there checking on him. Did he hit by a comebacker or something? Whoa. No, that's not good. He threw a pitch. The pitch flew like, it would have been, I don't know, it was like 15 feet outside, and he immediately started calling for medical attention. That's probably Tommy John surgery right there. There's Logan Van Way. There's Tommy John. One of my students who had Tommy John surgery, really great kid. Just one of the nicest kids you could ever ask to have in your class. He had Tommy John surgery about 2 years ago. And it's too bad he had Tommy John surgery because he would have been like a potential draft pick. This kid could throw like in the low 90s, I heard. Well, he made his way back, and he was pitching in a game last week, and he was pitching. He literally broke his arm. He threw a pitch, and it just snapped. And I was talking to the baseball coach about it, and he said it sounded like a damp or wet branch just breaking. It was that loud, like being snapped. I mean, I can't believe the Blue Jays. That's a $25 team sold for $2. I just noticed that. That's a crazy pickup for Ligma. Here's the Texas Rangers in the next round. I'll start them off at $10. Yeah, so that sucks. He's got to have surgery now and everything. He hasn't been back to school yet, so he's a senior. I hope that he can continue his baseball career. I don't know how much pitching he'll be able to do, but hopefully he can hit again. You know, Tawny could hit with 2 Tommy John surgeries as he came back. Here comes the hit man, Jake Mangum is the autograph. He's the Pirates left fielder. You know, plays probably like a fourth outfielder, but I like him. This is rookie auto, numbered to 99 to the Tampa Bay Rays. Michael is going to get that spot. Michael, congratulations. Very nice. Jake Mangum, rookie auto. Rays spot with the sneaky hit right there. Yeah, and it's numbered to 99. A couple nice numbered autos in this round so far. Next, we'll do the national spot coming up next. I'll knock them down to half price. They're 14 bucks. Nationals are live. In the collector's kit, that's 2026. Series 1 and Heritage packs. There's also basketball, but basketball, I believe, is already picked up. Basketball spot usually sells almost right away. Just get a couple Cooper flags. Make your money back. There's the third hit. Nacho Alvarez right there. How's retirement going so far? Been a while, says H.U. Richard. I'm not retired yet. I'm still working until June 1st. I'm finishing off the school year, and then I'm done. Yeah, we'll be changing some stuff up a little bit. There's a nice Drake Baldwin. I'm thinking about doing matinee breaks maybe on Tuesdays instead of going nights. Maybe doing like cards and coffee or whatever you want to call it on Tuesdays. That might be fun. There's some people that can't watch it during the night, but they can watch in the mornings. Maybe bring some other people in, or if you're at work, maybe give you something to watch if you're bored. And sometimes I'm pretty bored at work on my lunch break and free period. IHOP breaks Saturday mornings. Brunch breaks. I like it. Brunch breaks sounds good. There's Nick Kurtz. And another auto. It does it again. The jumbo box gives us a bonus hit. 2 autos in that box. Dodgers get yet another hit. Congratulations, Mas Grande. Dodgers spot paying off. So the rest of these cards. And there's also the silver packs coming up. H.E. Richards says, as a fellow teacher, I give you a lot of credit for still ramping up this late. This is winding down period for me to sleep. And he forces Eric. I pulled a Carson Williams clear out of 10 from your Patreon box. Man, that's a great hit. Those are really tough to find, those clears. Congrats. Nice hit. Yeah, I will be winding things down shortly. We just have one more break to go. Here's another spot coming up. It's all the Mariners. We're knocking them down to 15 bucks in the Series 1 packs from the collector's kits and Heritage. Mariners up live next. There's only 7 teams left after this one is sold. Yeah, clear are legit. Dodgers game is getting good. I've got the A's on right now. San Diego Padres in the collector's kit round for $9, knocking them down to under 10 bucks. We take a look at these silver pack cards. Nothing yet. Still nothing. Hoping for an auto or at least one numbered card. We do get the numbered card. J-Rod Orange for the Mariners. Numbered to 25. Not too bad right there. Next, we've got the St. Louis Cardinals. We're knocking them down to 15 bucks. They are going live right now. Dave is in the lead on them. Let me start breaking out those collector's kit boxes right now. Whole case. There's 8 boxes. I'll start opening them up and getting the packs ready to go. We've got, so you're going to have these baseball card packs. We've got the basketball packs in there too, which will be opening up. We've got the Philadelphia Phillies. We're knocking them down to 15 bucks, and they're going live next. Did Trout hit another home run tonight? That's pretty crazy. He's on fire. Mike Trout of old, maybe. He's here now. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt. That's the problem with Mike Trout. Always gets hurt every single freaking year. packs. We'll be ripping these open soon. Here's the Mets. We'll knock them down to half price Mets. They're live right now. Open up all 8 of these boxes, so we'll be ready to go as soon as the last team is sold. And that one's going to be sold. Thank you very much, Uncle Flo. Here's another one. It's the Angels. We'll knock them down to $12. Looking for Trout, who's on fire. Hit another home run at Yankee Stadium again. Was that 3 consecutive home runs for him? He is seeing the ball well right now. Box number 3 to get opened. Jeff Powell has that spot back, Jeff. Next one up, it's the White Sox. We'll knock them down to half price. Looking for Colson Montgomerys and Kyle Teal rookies from these 2026 packs that are in here. Next, Orioles. Half-price Orioles spot. They're going down to 15. All right. I think I've offered all of those teams, so here comes the Red Sox spot. Red Sox were an accidental bid. There is this exclusive 11-card pack. Every one of these has a Roman Anthony rookie card in it. You're going to get at least 8 Roman Anthonys. You might get more because all those cards also have a parallel. So some packs will have 2 of them if you get the parallel. David just picked up a spot. He got the Orioles. Thank you very much. So the Red Sox I'm going to have to run off separately because they were accidentally bid on and I gave their money back. So I'll just list them down here. All Boston cards in collector's kit. What is it? Pick your team for. They had sold for $49 because of all the Roman Anthonys. And they're live right now. Yeah, there's certain spots that have extra bonuses because those can be paralleled. The Red Sox, Roman Anthony, the Royals with Jack Caglione, the Dodgers with Ohtani, the Braves with Acuna, and the Mets with Lindor. Every one of those packs will have one of those cards in it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So the Red Sox are going to go to David Sepp. Congratulations. You will have at least 8 of the Roman Anthony coming, and hopefully maybe a couple of those wave parallels in there. And sometimes there's numbered stuff in there, as you probably know, from the big Victor Wembanyama card that we pulled. All right, we're almost ready to go. There's only 3 teams left. Last chance on all these. Here are the Mariners one more time at 15. We got all the basketball cards that will open up. And Bo Real is going to have that one. Thank you very much. Here's your last shot at the White Sox, down to 14. Those insert packs are freaking insane. Yeah, people like those. I wish they had different players, but if you have a certain player you like Roman Anthony, you're going to get him over and over and over again. Jack Caglione over and over and over again. Rob And is going to have the White Sox spot. Thank you very much. There is only one spot left now on this one. It's the San Diego Padres. Well, we might as well run them off at $1. Padres spot for $1. Good luck. I've got all the boxes open except for one more to go. Well, we timed that one right. Got all the packs opened up, and this last break's about ready to be sold off. We'll have all the spots spoken for. Then we can just read off all the names. Get right to ripping. Perfect timing. All right. Dylan's got it. Thanks, Dylan. We're all sold out. Final round of the night. We got a bunch of rounds tomorrow. A little more high-end stuff tomorrow. We got 5-star tomorrow. Bowman's Best tomorrow. Some of the better high-star, what do I want to say? Higher-end stuff for tonight. Like the under-wraps bats, those are like $1,000 a box now. Those are back tomorrow. I just added a round of that. Pristine's back tomorrow. Museum's back tomorrow. But we added some other ones in tomorrow. If you want to grab any of those, you'll be in the running for the jerseys tomorrow. But anyway, we got all the basketball cards are going to Rob. Congratulations, Rob. Great price. I sold that basketball spot for under $100. That's a really easy spot to make your money back with those Cooper flags. No doubt about it. A little with the Arizona Diamondbacks. We've got Post with the Braves. Uncle Flo says you're a pro at opening these now. Yeah, I guess so. I think I've opened like 6 cases of them. David has the Orioles. I believe this is the last case I have. I might have a partial case, but this might be it. David Shee with the Cubbies. Rob And with the White Sox. We've got Uncle Flo with the Cincinnati Reds. Cleveland's going to Mas Grande. We've got Post with the Rockies. Detroit Tigers going to Rob And. We've got the Houston Astros. They're going to go to Uncle Flo. Kansas City Royals to the great Bambino. Jeff Powell's got the Angels. Mike Moore's got the Dodgers. Marlins will go to Dave Cubs. Milwaukee Brewers. They're going to Bo Reel. Minnesota Twins to Rob And. Uncle Flo is going to the Mets. Ligma's got the Yankees. Big Hands is going to have the Oakland A's. Rob And has the Phillies. Michael is going to have the Pirates. Dylan Johnson will have the San Diego Padres. San Francisco is going to Rob And. Bo Reel has the Seattle Mariners. St. Louis is going to David Sepp. Rob And with the Rays. We've got Jake Will with the Rangers. Ligma's got the Blue Jays. And Rob And has the Nationals in this final round of the night. A lot of basketball in here. Half the cards are basketball. But there could be some good value in there. You never know. Get this list printed out. Also, I don't think I printed out the list for the Topps Update round. Should probably do that real quick so I have them all printed. Topps Update round was number 6. Do that real quick. All right, last list getting printed out here, and then we'll be ready to go. All right, it's time. I'm going to divide these packs so that we can open all the basketball together and all the baseball together. So this is how this will go. Basketball flagship. Then we got all the special basketball chrome packs. Grab all those, make a stack of those. Grab all the heritage. Make a stack of those. Grab all the Series 2 and the special collector's kit packs. Put them all together. And I guess we'll start off with basketball. Just straighten these packs up a little bit. Kind of crooked because the Topps packs have this weird little hanger flap on the back. It kind of gets in the way. All right, basketball. All the cards go to Rob Ann. Good luck. We are after midnight now. Almost on schedule. I was hoping to finish by midnight. So I'll take out any Cooper flags and get them sleeved up for you in this final round. Jabs will be multi-sport against his will, and nothing I can do about it. I guess I could have always just said, I'll just send you the pack sealed, and you not even open them. Are the binders and sheets any good? I haven't used any of them. They're just kind of like laying there. I've been giving them away. All my kids have a binder. I mean, they haven't complained about them. Do all the flagship Topps first. I don't know if you can find autos in these. I've opened about 4 cases of this now and have not found an autograph, a basketball auto in any of the packs. Found some nice inserts though. Here is the first one. All of these are going to Rob. Let's see what we can find for Rob and here. I'm just looking for Cooper flags or any parallels. I wish Michael Jordan was able to be in here. He's a, I guess, Upper Deck exclusive. There's Larry Bird. Good bit of older players in here, which is cool. No Cooper flags just yet. Eight-bit baller insert. Those are relatively common. Stephen Curry. I know that name. One of the few basketball players I actually know. John Morant, another one I know from the craziness. There's Shaq. Everyone knows Shaq. Don't have to have ever seen a basketball game to know who Shaquille O'Neal is. Here's the other side of your flagship top stack. Still no flag. Usually we get at least one of them in here. Dylan Harper rookie card on the power players. Reminds me of the big league insert. It's another big league inspired insert. 8-bit ballers. Kind of feels like a celebration box, actually. Nice to see you doing other card breaks. They kind of forced me to because they put them in here. This collector's kit case. When it went on sale, it was well before Heritage came out. So I was like, I'm going to buy a bunch of those boxes because maybe I'll get it before Heritage even comes out. That happened within the last year with the super box that I think it was Costco. They had Archives packs in them before Archives even released by a pretty good margin too, like a couple weeks in advance. I thought maybe I had a shot at that. Is that a black? I didn't see any black parallels. I'll check them all again when I sleeve them up, but I doubt it. There's the Chrome basketball cards, and then we get into baseball. Chrome with better upside. So we have the special collector's kit packs, which can potentially have numbered stuff in them. These red, white, and blues, always fake. There's Dirk Nowitzki, who people say is my doppelganger. I used to have hair that long back in 2015. Here is a Ball of Duty, numbered to 275. So our first numbered card, I don't know if that's going to be worth anything. Bam Adebayo. So a numbered card. Chris Paul refractor. Sleek finisher insert. I'll sleeve it up. I'm not sure if that's a rare insert or not because we don't do basketball much around here. James Harden instinct card. PJ Washington. No Cooper Flags at all yet. The good thing about these is we know he's coming. He's going to be all throughout those orange packs. Which is my hair is quite long, all the way over my ears. It's been about 2 months for me. I kind of need a haircut. It's not over my ears, but getting a little scraggly, as they would say. All right, let's do the Series 1 packs next. Move on to some baseball, and then we'll wrap up with those special packs. Series 1 packs are tough to open because they got that big plastic hanger tag on the back. Can't rip the whole way down to the seam because I'm blocked by that. All right, let's see what we can do here. These are retail packs, so you're going to see your stars of MLB in here, but hopefully we can find something. Topps getting creative with their different box offerings. There's Jack Caglione. Mystery packs super pumped on the stars of MLB. My kids actually like my kids like the stars of MLB. Yeah, they do. Believe it or not. Some more Series 1 packs. Mystery packs says, hey, I collected Matt Noakes rookie cards. A lot of people did, though. He was on the box. He was on the side of the 88 Topps box, so. Didn't he have like 30 home runs his rookie year? I could see why. Just another rookie that really didn't work out. Had some good years, but didn't end up being like a long-term Hall of Fame or anything like that. Matt Noakes. I used to hate Matt Noakes as a kid. I thought he looked weird. The juiced 87 ball. That was a good year for home runs. Andre Dawson had, I think Dawson had 49 in the NL, and Big Mac Mark McGwire had 49 in the NL. I've got the last of the 80 of the 87. Last of the top. Series 1's opened up. There's Mizorowski. We've seen his paper in this stack a few times. He's got maybe some of the best stuff out there for strikeouts. I bet he leads the league in strikeouts per 9 this year. Insane stuff. I guess Noah Schultz is getting called up. He's got really good stuff too. For the White Sox, he pitched yet? White Sox don't know all about him. Big prospect. White Sox Tom says, word around Chicago is Mark Grace isn't doing too well health-wise. That's no good. Don't like to hear that. Athletics Gold card. Yeah, I think he has dementia. That is really, really tough. That's a tough way to go. Tom Seaver. We saw him go through it before passing away. I'm Sure, we all know somebody that had Alzheimer's. My grandma had Alzheimer's. It was really bad. Especially after my grandpap died. She always thought he was coming home. Every single day. My grandpap died in 97. And so there was 3 years until my grandma passed of her just like asking, when's dad going to be home for dinner? It's like every day she thought he was coming home. So depressing, I know. Kirk Gibson has Parkinson's. And getting old sucks. Here's the Heritage packs. Casey's in there. Chrome. He's good. Love the sparkles. Got David Bednar sparkle. Sleeve it up. Why not? The Yankee spot. Refractor Stephen Kwan. Pulled his under-house bat from the last case. Mike Burrows on the green. Another sparkle coming. This time it's going to be Ezekiel Tovar for the Rockies. Owen Casey rookie once again. Now it's time for the special packs. These, there's 8 of them, have basketball and baseball cards in. Sad. Jake says, Jebslum says, burgundy sparkles. I do too. They are nice. All right, let's see if we get a numbered card. This is the last stack of the night. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Let's see if we can hit a numbered card. We're going to see at least wave parallels coming out of here. There's Cooper Flag. Got to sleeve all his cards up. Roman Anthony, wave parallel right off the bat. You're going to get, I'm going to just separate the basketball and baseball as I go. Cooper Flag, that's probably like a $40 card right there. Pays for like half the basketball spot. How about that? Good stuff for Raw Band. Victor Wembanyama on the wave. Every pack is exactly the same in the same order, just the parallel differs. This time it's Kevin Durant. Cooper Flag once again. This parallel, Jack Caglione. That's a good one on the wave. Only 2 baseball parallels so far, both the good rookies. Victor Wembanyama once again. Last little stack. There's Cooper Flag. One more time. Acuna on the wave. This is probably the last pack. One more. It's going to be Francisco Lindor. So unfortunately, no numbered card in there. Look, I guess kind of tough to find. But thank you very much for watching this one tonight, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow with more breaks. So if you want to check out tomorrow's stuff, that show has all the breaks already opened up and ready to go. You can go and buy your spots now if you wanted to. Walk in your spots and maybe win a free Buyer's Appreciation jersey, especially those some breaks that might only have a few spots sold right now. You have a really good shot of getting a really nice jersey. So thank you very much for watching and hanging out tonight. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening. We're going to send everybody that's still around off on a raid to somebody. And here's somebody named, they only have 2 viewers, Shaw Time. There's Mo Show. I don't know if he's doing baseball cards or not, though. It's like Oscar the Grouch right now in the avatar. Last couple times I rated him, it was something else. I don't know. Here's someone that I think is doing baseball. Shaw Time. He's got 2 viewers. Check him out. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you all back here tomorrow night for our Wednesday night breaks whatnot Wednesday. Good night, everybody.
With jabs with the Rams.